Yeah, hello, hello, hello. Oh, that just fixed itself as I moved in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am still slightly setting up, but we're nice in here, we're nice and early. Said we're nice in here. I'm at least streaming on a day that I said I was going to, so we're back in a rhythm. Hey, welcome, Ultimate. You have had insane luck today, by the way. Where's my game? Like, a shelfer plus, what was that, 2 extras? That's my phone. I need to put Arceus actually in the Switch. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? We should hopefully make a bit of progress today. Because we're past all the start of like setting up the story and things. I'm still in Sword and Shield doing a den that I feel was going wrong. So I can just exit out for that. That's fine. I was going to do in between stream some like just getting some Space Time Distortion Pokemon. Turns out I remembered it wrong and looked up just enough information to get it wrong. Where you need to beat Cleavor. Hey, what are you hunting the DAs? Because obviously I'm currently going for a crossman and like whatever. Don't wait on that. Yeah, apparently you also need to have been to the Crimson Islands, so we need to do a little bit of stuff today to get the next star to get to the Crimson Islands. But other than that, I think it's just kind of a crack on. So let's wait for the game to load. I think everything should be working. The counter goes up, the counter goes down. Cool. Everyone Suicune and Rayquaza. Fair enough. I saw you already got the Suicune when I mentioned DAs. I was tempted to leave Suicune in for that reason, but then I swapped them off because I found Ho-Oh, which would be a great one. Considering I already had Lugia from a while ago. Is this my camera not tinted? My camera controls aren't on. Hey, I almost had everything on. Yeah, so I've only got Crosma, obviously, Ho-Oh, and also, thank you to Book. This is your stream. Okay, let's check if I move this and then whack into place. Nope, that is just off. Let's shift you back into place so we look all nice for the video. There we go. Alright, sweet. I'm on the wrong save. That's what I get for having so many profiles on the Switch. Content save. I need to remember it's content for the video.
Shiny Charjarbug _ welcomed everyone to the country party.
Okay. What are the odds we find another full odds shiny today? It feels weird calling anything in Arceus like a full odds. And I don't know why. Because they are. It's just a lot easier to find them. Yeah, it's 1 in 4096. Like, they are still of the odds. You just see a lot more of them. Like, I guess Sword and Shield has overworld, but because you don't know which ones are actually shiny or not, you still have to check them. Which is why they feel like full odds, as we traditionally know them. Ooh, what's this one? This is a new song I've thrown in the playlist. Okay, I want to get straight onto the Mylons because we are pretty much done. What can I do for Cyndaquil easily? I've seen you use Flame Wheel once and Strong Style. That could get me 2 of them. And Agile Style could get me another one. Is that Number Court at the top? That is Number Court at the top. Okay. That's a plan for that. Can we get anything on God? On God. Investigated the Bidoof that bothered the village. God, that was the thing. It's not evolving, so we can't do that one. Defeated 2 more. Not much, really. Let's get Cyndaquil out of the way, I guess. Thank God we now have Weirdia. It speeds up so much. Ooh, I'm Beldum. Is Beldum one of my comments? I forget. Also, I noticed, yes, the release Pokemon is still off. It will go back on the weekend. But right now, my time is precious. The weekend, my time is free. It's good. I think I only need that one more, and then I can go Agile style one more, and Strong style one more. Also, I'm powering, fueling myself. I've freshly made coffee to get me through the post-work slump. This will actually get me defeated as well. Okay. Just go Strong style roll up. Yep, and now let's see what's left. The Jester. If I was on them. 2 more Flame Wheel, 2 more Strong style I could do. Agile is there. Ember could do 3 more, and then I'll see where we're at. It is pointless me trying to do Starly because Starly's just going to run away. I could do whatever's in this ore, because that will get me a Geodude. Bit of research for seeing it pop out. That was Strong Style and Ember, I want to say. Usually I'll make notes of all this, but I'm just being real lazy. I want to focus on getting that number bigger, rather than getting the research number higher, although I need to do both. I also realised with the 2 Eevees, I need to have a separate evolve box so I can keep track. Let's pick up the mood a bit. This music's too chill. There we go. That's a little better. Ooh! We also can evolve a Combi. I forgot about that, but I checked that last night when I realised... oh, can't do the big-time distortions. Okay. Flame Wheel, 1 more Strong Style, 2 more Embers. So, 2 more Strong Style Embers and a Flame Wheel. Makes it nice and easy. That's a Pokeball. That is not... well, if I was trying to catch it, that's what you do. But we're not trying to catch. We're fully researched today. So I think I've already done the check for this one. Okay, 2 Strong Style Embers. I'm not even sure Chester will actually last this. Thinking about it. Depending on what that other Geodude does. No. Chest, I'm sorry. Let's leave these for now, actually. Let's go heal. Yeah, see, at least we're getting rollouts for Geodude. We're kind of doing multi-checks accidentally. Judging by how common they are, I'm probably going to say Magnemite, but I really want it to be one of the starters. It's because they are the rarer of all the spawns. But who knows? It might be Porygon. It could be... what were some of the others? If I can go specifically, like, I think it's at near the bottom they are. Some of the rarer ones are... I could get Scyther or a Cleaver. No, no, they're not actually. Wait. Oh, because I've got Evolve and then they're from... yeah, they're from the Scyther. I could get a Gengar. Gengar or Weavile are some of the rarer ones here. It's not actually Magnemite, weirdly enough. So Gengar or Weavile would be nice. Okay, do just a little while. Yeah, boo the Gengar. I still need to get my sticky notes, like people reminding me. Get all my sticky notes up. And X off the ones that I don't need right now. I don't think I need the stream start checklist. Yeah, we've got the whole line that we could do. It's unfortunate that they don't spawn here. What was it? Boo, Do, and Coo. I think Coo, Do, Boo. Okay, one more strong style and a thunder. The knees are done. I got Jack with Lamington because I don't think there's really all that much. I want to say it's like 160 left. Something like that. I really should not be fighting the double. And I was just about to say, as they're both looking round. Okay, I can at least get off the flame wheel. That's fine with me. Snorlax, if Snorlax hasn't been flamed, I would be so confused. Snorlax has not somehow. I think we were we were talking about Snorlax last stream. But just never got a name, because Snorlax we were saying would be good for the team. But not just the team, the Bolo fight. So if you got a name for that, go for it. It is currently unclaimed. Snorlax and Munchlax. Lavington. Show me everything. 260. Oh, I remembered 160. Okay, 140. I can't remember how much an evolution gives you. But we need to now look at, or not look at, remember Bidoof, which is just 2 defeated. Starly, normal defeated, I could do 3 more easy. Staravia 1 defeated would be a lot easier. Could possibly see it use a move. Shinx would be easy. With ground type moves, I don't know if it's got ground type moves. Or like if anyone's got ground type moves is what I mean. Number defeated 1. I guess I just go around defeating things. Oh, Yajirobe is actually a solid shout. And because they're going to be a pair. So we're going to go Snorlax is Yajirobe. But Munchlax can be Corrin. Then we've got the nice pair together. And I guess now we're just defeating things. It's a lot of easy, quick checks. Yajirobe Jr. The headcanon of like what Yajirobe and Corrin's child is, because you know we're all shipping them together. Let's just keep doing strong style. It's probably gonna get me some extra. I'm trying to think, is there any like future timeline stuff with them? Not sure. I think it's probably definitely. Hey, Mecha, welcome, welcome. Okay, not too long in, but we've been live for like 15 minutes. We're trying to get some decent progress, but oh yeah, we're stuck doing dex bits. I say we're stuck doing dex bits, like 120 off. I stand there, come on. Like 120 off the next. Yeah, I noticed Discord has like a 10-minute delay. I was waiting the other day, I was like, I feel like I'm just staring at nothing happening because people do actually wait for it, which is nice. But you should tick that bell. I know you probably do. Just feel like being cringy social media influencer. Ooh, Striga. I can do you. I was saying, I think we can get some decent progress today because we're past the start of the game with all like the cutscenes and stuff. So we can get to 50. No, we've got to have higher aspirations in that, don't we? Just slightly. Because I'm not sure how much story starts on the next one. I know at some point it really does just pick up stupidly fast. Yeah, see, I have the wireless charger, so my phone's always in front of the PC. So I just like instinctively hear the notification sound. My brain freaks out because I feel like I have the opposite to most people with notification sounds. Like, they say it releases serotonin. I do stupid. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, 51 maybe. Yeah, people usually get like serotonin when they hear the sound. I'm just like, oh god, it's another thing that I have to respond to. And I'm like, oh no, it's just people chatting in Discord, it's chill. Really weird. Because I feel like I'm just in too many group chats that I don't care about, but I'm expected to talk in. Stop it, you gotta make me cry. You know, I don't cry. I'm a manly man. This is a very manly audience. Risk it. You get... I say you get. You've gotten so many shinies. You can risk at least one. God, I forget that this is such a massive evil. You're only one? Yeah, that's still probably fine. Right? Didn't get it. Well, it was a level ball well spent. That's why you save beforehand. Then there's no risk. Exactly. This is why we save. This is why we preach saving. Otherwise, you end up like me with the Abra. Need to swap Pokemon. Are you gonna run away? I feel like I can get... Yeah, you're gonna run away. What did I just get for Eevee? Quick attack. I can't get any more times. I've given it food. Would not work for the one I've caught. Number of different forms doesn't work. Wait. Oh, gender forms. That's what it means. You do. 3 sharpness and Buddha. Well, yeah, those you have to. The Buddha is a bit of an odd one to be like, I have to save for this. But you know, to each their own. Investigate how it evolves. Okay, let's break out Jeebus. Get some defeats in. I definitely haven't done a Zubat. Budu is... I was surprised how happy I was seeing... Not Budu, but Petalil. There's an obvious reason why it reminded me of it. Because I think Budu is slightly more obvious because of its little, like, neckerchief thing. But I was so happy when I finally saw Petalil because its shiny colours are so close to the original. Did I catch Golbat? I don't think I did. And it's going to look so good as a Hisuian Lilligant. I didn't? Okay. As long as I'm smart with this. Yeah, exactly. It's like the ones that are the hardest to spot are so satisfying when they finally appear. Or like when you don't see them but hear the sound. Like that's what I was like with Rufflet. Like I knew exactly what had just spawned because I'd done that run so much. No, you saw me, but you're an extra catch on like, I want to say something like 50 points. I would like it if you stopped chasing me though. Hey, Lavender, welcome. It's nice to see a rare face every now and again. I'm doing so well. If you're curious, just because I do actually want to break them out again, you can look at my last hunt because it looks so long. You've definitely seen them in the Discord, but I could show you the origin forms. Okay. Golbat. Golbat. Don't. It's one of those things, if you get in a rhythm, shiny hunting really isn't that bad. It's just kind of hard sometimes to get that rhythm. God damn it, stay in the ball. Yeah, the funny thing about the shiny Palkia is I still think the origin form, the shiny looks closer to the normal. The normal one looks shiny to me. Yeah, I'm so happy I finally got them. And the fact that Palkia was in a Pokeball, I'm so happy with, because that can actually go on my decks. And it's going to be like round 2 for the Gen 4 shiny decks to actually get Dialga. The fact that it was so hard the first time. I know to paralyze it straight off to just get as many throws in. That is the upside. But the fact that it was only my second legendary that I found, I was not prepared to actually try and catch a shiny, because Shaman wasn't actually all that hard either. I do have the full clip of Shaman, but the hard drive ain't in. Like, there's a hard drive that I'm keeping all the footage for this on, and it's on a completely separate one to that. But I feel like that's one that I will save fully for the video. The only spoiler you get is if you saw it in the Discord, the fact that how many encounters it took. And why is this Golbat being so hard to get? How many Apricorns have I got? Not many. Oh, I also learned that Cherrim can only spawn in the Heartwood Shaken trees. So all the others I was doing, complete waste of time. Finally actually had a look through the Excel spreadsheet that I made with all the locations. Stop stupid spins. I hate this. Because it can spot you from so far away, and it's the fact that the Zubat spots me that's making catching this stupid Golbat all the harder. Although, is that another one? Shit. Okay, we'll try this one because there's no Zubat around it. I think, so there's 2 things for the videos that take a while that are getting faster. One of them is learning how to, like, edit in the new software. Because I moved on from one that I was using for years. So it's learning basically a whole new system and how that works. Then also just developing, like, new things, essentially. Like, new ways of editing, new motifs. Because originally in my living decks and some of the... Go back. And some of the DLC playthroughs, I was doing like a fast forward where I put like the percentage in and everything and be like really detailed, and I realized it was just something that people didn't super care about or like pay attention to. So I just simplified the graphics, and it's like really trimming down what people care about, what's most effective, and what makes the videos just look good and work. And I'll be honest, one of the longest things is actually scripting. You gonna stay in? Yep. That is the stupid thing, is you gotta imagine, especially the stupid one that is also kind of like learning how to work with videos and get the projects done, is also kind of how I record it. So like for the Shiny Gen 9, I recorded literally everything. Like if I was hunting, I was recording. For this, when I was doing like the Palkia and Dialga hunts, I was only recording like milestone like numbers, and if I found a shiny, ooh, 43, there we go. Like if I found a shiny, I was only recording the clips just of them, and I just have like a replay buffer just to make the editing process a lot easier, because I'm not trying to find the clip I want to use. Stuff like this will take a while, because if I stream it, I've obviously got to go through the whole stream, so that could be a little awkward. But I will say, if you're ever thinking about making anything, just make notes. That is the biggest thing I can say to anyone, is just make notes. That helped massively with the Gen 9 video, because I had like markers for time, and like I'd make notes of like interesting things that had happened during like some encounters. So like the Cyclozar one particularly, the fact that that was like 3 shinies I had to get, and having like pop out the wall, and the whole thing of it trying to like commit off the cliff and stuff like that. Yeah, that was one thing I noticed, is obviously like your Twitch name had YT, and I was like, I still need to remember to look up if you've done any stuff. I'm assuming that's what you mean. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go back to Laventon, because I feel like I've done enough. Actually, I've had a few people doing videos. And I'm just so interested to see how people tackle different projects, basically. And then robbing ideas and doing it my own. Nah, it's always like... Wait. Also, we're gonna get the female come... No. There we go. This way, clever. Gonna evolve the female Kobe that I waited a while to get best of Gwen. Which is, I think, the best proper evolution for this. Number 44. Okay, so that is an evolution of Combi plus another. Surely I've got enough points now. I've caught 1 Pokemon. Ooh. Well, we've started. You are the first one to try and pull at this route. Okay. I need to take one of those out of the playlist. Give me enough points. Surely. Oh, wait, no, that's a catching. Show me the points. Five Pokemon, 9 updates, 170. Okay, well done. Well done it. 270. I'm just like, well, I'm doing something Gigantamax, so I may as well post it. You make money in the process, so I can get Pokemon back. See what if I should try and hunt tonight. I tried yesterday and got back to YouTube, but I don't really feel like. I tell you, if you don't really feel like it, just chill and play another game. That's the thing. I personally, like, for myself, I don't like taking it. Like, if I'm not feeling it, I won't do it. Like I just said, like, starting the stream today, I was in the middle of like Dynamax Adventures trying to do that. I was like, I'm just not feeling it. I'm not up to it. So I just kind of like left it and just watched. I think we were just watching some YouTube or that and just chilled last night. I got maybe like 2 DAs done. Then that like keeps my mood up for like doing this today. Like I just want to jump on and make some progress. Ooh, that's a solid plan. Resets for Spiritomb, I will never dissuade anyone from doing. Yeah. Yeah, so I did. Back to your message about like when you make videos. The one thing back to like writing scripts, I find, but it is nice when like people point it out. They're like, I just love like the narration and the voiceover and stuff. Because I find the script writing so like the antithesis of me, and I'm too self-aware to how monotonous shiny hunting can be for obvious reasons. Like, you'll do some Spiritomb resets while you're watching the stream, and that because it's such a side project, and trying to make a main video about it is why I kind of try and take a little bit of a pride in like the script writing, which people rarely seem to appreciate during like the tandem house hunt and stuff like that. Because when that's like 50 of the exact same shiny in pretty much the exact same area. The exact same area, yeah, I had 2 outbreaks in the same. Oh, Lily is very picky. Don't I know it? She's still not appeared, but also I still haven't found Necrozma, so I can't blame her. Okay, we're into the Crimson Islands, which means between streams, I should now be able to get space-time distortions. It only took me an extra half an hour. It's possible to transfer Pokemon from a PC emulator to a real cartridge. I've not necessarily for this, but been thinking about a similar concept with like a hack 3DS. Because that would be like the only way to get Pokemon Bank. And I was thinking, if we play games on that and transferred it to a non-legitimate version of Bank to go in. I know there's ways you can load it onto a cartridge, but it's... Unless you could trade it to a console or get it into Bank at some point, that would be my only guess. But I haven't properly looked into it. I would be interested because it would open up so many more hunts. Like, I could do them legit. There would be an element of trust is the only thing. Like, you'd have to trust that I haven't, like, put a code on to find shinies. We're working off real hardware now, so you can trust that. But the moment it comes onto emulator, I feel like it also adds an air of doubt. But, yeah, I haven't looked too much into it, but it would be really interesting to look into. Because there's got to be a way. Considering if you had something along the lines of, like, what am I thinking? An analog pocket. Surely there should be some way to do it through that. Like, you get a save file, put it on the analog pocket and load that into a game, maybe? Would be a guess. I'm the only one of my mates who likes Pokemon. I do, brag, trust me. Yeah. Well, pretty much that is me, except for the fact that my brother-in-law also really likes it. He's just not super into shiny hunting. Like, he's went for one shiny, I think, ever since I've known him, and that's in the span of maybe like 7-8 years that I've known him. Let's get Doofus. I'm really not paying attention to these battles. This is a recommendation of a white t-shirt about people haven't found a way to trade Pokemon between cartridge and phone emulator. So I was wondering, yeah, like something like that. As long as you can get some way to trade between, then you can make them legit. I say like not legit. It's just the fact that they're on emulator. As long as you know you've hunted them legit, then it's fine. So yeah, the way to make it in the eyes of Nintendo legit. You just don't tell Nintendo you've done it. There's two of us, yeah. If it's possible, I'll probably run Platinum PC, then Hunt Spiritomb here. 10 resets, nothing more. Well, to be fair, if that was possible, then I'd be able to, like, also record stuff in better quality without having to get, like, a 3DS capture card, which I'm definitely thinking about. But it's going to be like, oh, she's just mentioned space-time distortions. God damn it. Yeah, that's going to come out to, like, 400 or 500 quid, but I still really want one. And then I was thinking, like, analog pocket for, like, Leaf Green or Emerald and, like, actual physical Pokemon Yellow and Gold cards if I actually bother end up swapping my batteries out. Because Lord knows I have not done that for any of them, and I've lost so many teams before I realised it was even a thing I could do. No shinies other than Gyarados, thankfully. Yeah, oh my god, yeah, if you... I just realised the last bit of your message. If you could run them all through the same controller, those resets would be insane.
If I get a shiny, I will point it out. No Kyogre path yet and Mushana kicked us out of the park, getting us all low. Just beat Leleso.
Ooh. Lele's a good one to get. Any of the Tapus would be a great one to get because they're all some of my favourites, which are like bright coloured shinies that go like a solid black colour with an accent. That's why I left Tapu Koko in there for so long. Solgaleo was my third one, I just remembered. What I've got noted now for DAs is Necrozma, Solgaleo, and Ho-Oh. Any of those I will be so happy with. Okay, head to the Thalassian Ruins. Let's get the story over with and then we can start catching again. Ooh, that seems like it's probably unlucky. Jabai reaction. I'm just gonna swap the areas in my tracker. Which based on distortions Cyndaquil is a thing, so I could finish the line. Ooh. I also need to update what I caught. So I caught Golbat and I evolved... What are you? I evolved Combi into Vespiquen. There we go. Nice and updated. Porygon is also possible in the distortions here. Which I just love me a Porygon shiny. And I can't wait to actually get to hunting that for my shiny decks. What? Oh, it was a side up line down. Now, I feel like coming into the ruins, we need much more of like this. This is the vibe. And then she's just going to be really angry. Be like, "Mom, my tablet's all messed up." Blah, 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 blah. I'm just going to say to her, listen, like, love, it wasn't me. I had to tell you, I've only just turned up here. I was supposed to be here days ago. Probably someone from the Diamond Clan over there. Like, whoa, okay. We're getting slightly xenophobic between clans. Whatever it is. Oh, I did not realize there was a fight right now. And what a song for it to play. Okay. Sick. It's maybe a bit early, but we've got the good song. I just keep using Flame Wheel. No, it's not a sign. If he pulls out Giratina right now, it is just... It's a hard out if he pulls out Giratina. I'll tell you that much. Ah, Togepi went down fine. It's nothing. Ooh, Gibble could be buffed. Unless he uses Agile Style. Agile Style Bulldoze. Okay. That might be a sign. And Raccoon is still way too high a level. Vespiquen won't be good. Let's just pull it. You know what? Unless Doof is high, which I think that says 23. Let's pull out Yoxel. Got Quick Attack, which doesn't actually help all that much. Iron Tail? Okay, so for the Giratina fight, working off the logic that Gibble and Giratina start with G, and obviously Chester did just kind of get ruined. I'm going to try and give him away. Also, that's assuming we're going to end up with him in the team, but I feel like we've at least got to have Chester in the team. The team's probably going to swap around so much, but Chester at least needs to be in the team. But we're going to keep him away from Giratina for that last section of the whole fight. Hey, at least we got heal. He's not going to heal us in the main fight. He's just going to let us fight Giratina back to back twice. But for now, he's giving us heals. Okay, come on. Let's find this tablet. But not the tablets that we're going to look for later with writing on. Instead, it's a completely different tablet. The Shady Bandits. Can we call them that? Is that politically correct? I wonder where the Shady Bandits could be. I didn't even have to like follow the marker, which is a dumb thing. The nice thing is, I think it's the easy fight straight off. It's a campsite. Someone must have been here. Someone must have been here. It's as if I wrote this game. Weirdly futuristic for a game based in the past, but you know, it kind of works. It is circular for Giratina's like origin form to wrap around the fire, so it could be. Turns out the Misfortune sisters were actually the real evil of the game. It's like it was Lysander all along. Alright, let's go. Toxicroak. Surely you're fine. Is it, okay, I always forget. Is rock super effective against poison? It doesn't really matter. It's not. Thank you, game, for showing me that. So I can quick attack and then flame wheel. Just to get as much damage in as possibly. So it won't let me use Raccoon. Raccoon won't listen to me. Do I tempt Raccoon? Would Raccoon just be very disobedient? Yes, I'm going to tempt it. I'm sure this probably isn't what you meant. But my brain read the fact that you wanted to call Toxicroak Togekiss, which I just think would be funny. So regardless of if that's what you meant or not, I'm doing it. Toxicroak. That's going to be such a confusing one to read back. There we go. I wonder what... I'm gonna leave it down to when Eevee evolves. Like when it hits our happiness level. Which it has baby doll eyes, so I pretty much know now. Oh, War Fragment. Okay, maybe a bit too much of a celebration. Oh, whatever. I wasn't doing that. They're Toxicroak. They're Toxicroak and it destroyed Startle. Oh, we're still working off that logic. Got it. But what if I had Toxicroak and destroyed Togekiss? Even though that's not how those types... Fairy type is in this. That is how those types work now. I think we're developing a team. I think there is a place to get an Alpha Toxicroak. We're getting ideas. We're forming a story. I mean, yeah, it uses Air Slash, but it's also poison against fairies. Yeah. Don't put holes in my logic. I'm just here to make the funnies. What is... Yeah, there we go. What is the name of this song? This song is just called My Name is Anne. My name is Anne. Oh, this fits well better. Yeah, that's a lot of them I've found. Well, not a lot of them found. When I've done some like cursory research, like when I've been interested, I did see PK Hex was a main one. But I do definitely, when I get an analog pocket, I want to mess around with seeing if I could like put main saves onto something to do that. Like maybe run the save through the analog pocket. And also when I get the 3DS capture card, because that's going to be... what do they call it? It's going to have custom firmware on it to run the capture stuff, obviously, or whatever. I'm assuming. Then I'm going to see if the bank will transfer to my bank account. To my bank account. Going to be straight money. Going to make so many videos off this. Going to make straight bank and it's all going to go on my bank account. I mean, yeah, an NPC was just like really happy just to get a piece of rock for the wall. Yeah, those are two options I can see without using PK Hex. But obviously it requires getting some specific hardware. Maybe the easiest of them would be potentially the 3DS method, because it's so easy to like put custom firmware on the 3DS. And I'd say if you haven't got like bank or anything, it's worth giving it a go if that's possible. For Fire Slash, the water type. Yeah, they are idiots sometimes. The amount of times they've got rid of like a great like type to use against a thing that says psychic type at the end. And like, pick up dark types, pick up bug types. And they throw away the mono dark, or like not mono dark type, but like Sneasel or like Bishop. But like a load of dark type moves. I'm just sitting there going, God damn it, you threw it away for, of all things. Oh, wait. Sorry, she's playing something. What was it? Oh. I was early and late for that one. Yeah, the NPCs in the dens are so annoying, which is kind of, if I do DA weekend, I'd probably like double hunt them, but have them both go in the same hunts, so I can have like at least one less dumb NPC. Yeah, if you've got both of them, then I'd say definitely give it a go. Like, if you can link it to home, that's a solid way to do it. Yeah, I think, what's it called? Checkpoint is a way to, like, modify the saves. Yeah, I'd definitely say give that a go. Because it would avoid using PK Hex, which makes things always a lot more questionable. I should have healed. Let's see what Raccoon can do. Raccoon didn't get a chance. Reset for Sinnoh. Good luck with the Sinnoh starters. Like, I haven't gotten there yet, and I think I'm going to Masuda them if I ever do get to it. Oh, okay, Raccoon works just fine. Watch it disobey me for the strong sound move though. Logic sneeze against Zygarde. Zygarde is the worst. Okay. Zygarde, if I ever bother trying to do it, I'm definitely gonna have to do it as, like, me playing with myself. Don't take that out of context. So I can at least get someone who will reliably use Wide Guard on one of, like, the 3 Pokemon that have it. Because you can't finish Zygarde unless you get stupidly lucky without Wide Guard. Go for it. Desmume. I think Desmume's the one I use. I think a 3DS emulator is the one I've found hard to get a decent one of, and I forget which one I ended up on. But that was like just to get some footage of like a shiny egg hatching as well. I think it was the shiny Fennekin from the Gen 9 video, I think is what I used it for. It was something like an orange, is what I remember. Yeah. Citra is 3DS. Yeah, Citra is the one I used. Yuzu? I think because I've always had the games, I've just never bothered looking into, but it's looking more and more tempting. But also, like, in a couple of weeks or so, I'm going to end up with a 3rd Switch. So, like, do I need to emulate it, really? Maybe. The interesting one that I really want, like, a custom firmware 3DS for, is the fact that if I have multiple 3DSs then, you can always, like, dump a cartridge onto the console. And then, obviously, like, play that same cartridge in another console. And play the same game twice without having to pay extortionate prices. Return to Kamado. I just need to finish this area. That's my goal for today. I'm probably going to get way more... Ooh, unknown. I'm not going to catch all of you, but... Where are you? But, you know, round here, we do like a good bit of unknown. Which, that's another stupid, like, stream, maybe side video if I ever get to it, sort of thing. I want to catch Unknown J and Unknown P. Even if it's just a stupid YouTube short. Just to add to the lore. Because I've also got, like, the 3D model from the Scarlet and Violet lo-fi starting screen. Hey, Unknown Research Toads. Okay, we need to go back to Kamado. $1,540. There's definitely enough Pokemon here. This is such a big area. We can get them. Shouldn't need to really do much. Short idea, get the shiny unknown. But, I mean, that would be a great thumbnail. Like that. Oh, I just realized what music was playing. You know what? I actually like the chilled vibes. Yeah, just the thumbnail with them all behind me. And I could technically not phase on them, but that wouldn't be fun. So I think there would be a point where I'd end up running out of letters and have to eventually Masuda, and I could. So that could be like an arc for the video, because that's how I try and think of things. Is like, how do I keep things interesting through? So it could be like, I had outbreaks, or like I was trying to hunt them. Or I have outbreaks because I haven't done the video yet. I have them. I'm trying to hunt them in PLA and see just what the hell I get. Then I obviously would not hunt it in BDSP. Trying to think what other games they're in on the Switch. But I think it's just BDSP and this. Don't think they're anywhere in Scarlet Violet now. But then you'd also go, I was running low. So also I was trying to like then get these specific letters because unknown don't hatch randomly. From what I've looked up, I could be wrong. Because I've thought of like obviously the JP idea before. So I could start like breeding like whatever letters I'm missing, like just catch an E and start breeding E's until it comes out blue. Because I could sit there and do the ride a saloon and follow the blue signals and snip out the reason. Yeah, obviously, like, there's an unknown shiny challenge that goes on every now and again. And people have tried to, like, do it before. It's like, I think it's, I get an unknown, I get a Pokemon with that title and stuff like that. So it's like, how much can I really add to that? And I feel like just showing all the methods off is what I can add to it to make it video-wise. And then obviously just try and, like, craft a story around it. That's where my brain goes when I'm making videos. It's like, what can I add that people haven't already done? Because why would people watch my videos otherwise? Like, there are people with so many, like, thousands more, tens, hundreds of thousands more subscribers than me. How am I going to get my little audience? Honestly, I don't think I'd have my little audience much bigger than this if I could. But it would also be nice to make a living off videos. I'm just going to be blatantly honest. Relatively. I know 2,000 is a lot. 2,000, I think I was checking before when I was flicking through. 2,280? Almost 2.3. But we're talking like, if it got to the point where I couldn't read chat, that's where I'd either like try by fire, learn how to deal with it, or just be uncomfortable with it. And then start doing more offline projects. Follow the blue signals and sniff out. Have I got? Oh, I do have Ursaluna. I don't know when I got Ursaluna, but I got it. Yeah, it's rough. But I will say, once you get that one idea that like hits, there is a little bit of like then audience is there, so then YouTube goes, oh, people actually want to watch this. It's just hoping your audience finds you and then having it learn from there. Because now, like, I'll put a video out and like, tens, hundreds of people will watch it. And YouTube kind of has a signal there for who to send it to. But obviously, like you're saying, like 6 subs, YouTube doesn't have a massive thing to work from there to go, this is who we need to feed this video to, who would really like to watch it. So it's doing a lot of guesswork, and that can really hurt a video if YouTube's guesswork is wrong initially. Which then goes on like the back end of like SEO and the bits I really don't like doing and thinking about, because it ruins it a little bit for me. I hate the back end stuff, but I know how important it is. But when I start thinking like the back end of stuff, yeah, I just don't like it. Is this a note? Oh, it's an old verse. You're risking all the balls now. A heavy ball, to be fair, is a lot better. Not really for the babe. Actually, I can't remember how they're called like gigaton balls and that, aren't they, in this? Is a heavy ball the base one? The base black one. Which reminds me, I need to look into what balls I have available. Hey, Shiny Flareon is such an underrated one. Like, I think compared to the other shinies, not great, but Shiny Flareon is still a solid shiny, regardless. Yeah, I thought Hisui was over. Is she round the corner? She's, well, I was gonna say, she's definitely somewhere here. It's a Jew. Well, like I always say, you've got one that won't rot in bank. No, I could bear me out the tree. Hey, but congrats on it. It did remind me, like, I'm still thinking what Eevee should be, because if it gets to the friendship level, it's gonna be Sylveon, which I'm not opposed to a shiny Sylveon. Not a shiny Sylveon. I'm not opposed to a Sylveon. But if I take the fairy move off, there's a 50-50 between Espeon and Umbreon. And giant versions of those would be great as well. So do we want giant ribbons or the 50-50 between Umbreon or Espeon? There's a reason. And I don't even need to stick you up. Hey, faded. Just got a... I'm assuming a shiny Flareon was a dupe. It's either that or the babe. Unless the babe, you were just catching it to see if it was. I just can't remember what you said you had in your dens. Okay, yeah, it was Flareon. What? I keep saying babe just because it's fun. What bird was it? Oh, she's already got the bombs. So we can go straight for Lilligant. Oh, hey, Adam. The worst one. Yeah. Like I was saying. Oh, Articuno would have been a good one. That's what I was going to say. Yeah, Flareon compared to the rest, not great. Still good, but I'd even say objective worst compared to all the others. Ooh, I'm curious to see what you're doing for like a 10 setup. That's got to be a mess on the screens. I'm assuming, well, not assuming, I know it's in the DAs because we didn't talk about it. So, Sword and Shield, Ground Tundra, Dynamax Adventures. Peonia. I was surprised today because I didn't realise obviously Peonia could be in there. I didn't realize Peony was one of the options for people who could be in your team. I just saw this like massive backpack. Oh, I mean, that's 50. Zygarde's a good one to have noted. But it's like, are you ever going to go through that pain to try and get one? Like, I don't know. Not me right now. Sadly, there's only some details change. Plus, I can't really. Right. Let's use background input. Hey! We've hit the first person to ban in the stream because I used the phrase that I banned. Account created May 13th, 2025. Ban. Yeah, okay, it's going down in notes. Oh, use background input, yeah. Oh, it's just some spammer just trying to be like, buy some views. I'm like, I'm fine with my 3, thank you. It's almost like a milestone for the stream at this point. It's like someone comes in, get buy the best viewers at this site. I'm like, yay, we're into the stream. Ooh, water. Could be Tapu Koko, could be Tapu Fini, I think. Tapu Fini or Lele, I forget which one. Palkia, potentially. Oh wait, I need to lock in for this. This is the wrong music. Yeah, Tapu Fini would be good. Like I said, the Tapus have solid shinies. I think there's got to be more water shinies. There can't just be like 3 or 4 out of like 9, 8 generations. 7 at Sword and Shield. I saw that. There's like a free week of like Discord Nitro. Yeah, fair, go for it. Ooh, that's the first one I got hit by. A bar and a half in. Oh. Okay, I can't do the sideways dodge like you can with Arceus. I feel like they've done it a couple times, but this is one that feels like it's not like get a free week if you sign up for a month sort of thing. Okay, I barely need to not be so close.
What one thing you never say to a shiny hunter?
The odds. Don't tell them the odds. It will just spare them on. Okay, 2 area again. You tell them the odds would just be like, well, I'm standing in them, so let's go. Okay, come on. True, yeah. I'm shiny hunting in Pokemon
How many
Go.
hours have you got in all Pokemon games?
Oh. That is so true. Okay. If I just go on this file, just this one file, only 25 hours in a game that wasn't my main game. 40 hours in Pokemon Home. Your fair trade, congrats. 210 in PLA. 25 in Shan and Pearl. We know where those hours were going. 320 in Brilliant Diamond.
How do you call a deaf Lilliput?
Oh. 880 in Pokemon Scarlet. 70 in Let's Go, 150 in Violet, 385 in Pikachu. That's funny because Eevee was my main game. How do you call a deaf Lilliput? Okay, that one I've never heard. I don't know. Listen, I have issues. Don't look at the 510 in Shield. 213 Tears of the Kingdom weirdly seems fair. 610 in New Horizons.
You don't call it, you just bring him back in his Pokeball.
Alright, that was a good one. I like that. I have Shiny Meltan. I didn't go if there was an event recently. I still need to
That's all
evolve.
for me, going back to lurking.
That's fair. You need to get those checks in. Yeah, you need. You can't write. You need because it's background input. Oh, what did I say before? It's basically you can't write because of how young. So get those checks in. Oh, sorry. The Shiny Meltan quest in that. No, but also I'm gonna somewhere down the line do like a Gen 8 video. So I'm probably gonna tie Meltan into that. So I'm gonna leave it unredeemed until I bother doing like a Gen 8 Shiny video. That's gonna be a rough one though. Because there are times during that where it's just going to be like a KO method hunt for way too long. And that's a weird one. Because that's kind of like Meloetta. Like, it wouldn't count for my Shiny Dex rules. Sorry, excuse me. But obviously, I'd still claim it. It would just sit in a box next to Meloetta and not in its actual space. Because I think for Meltan, it does still need to come from Pokemon Go. That is its origin region, because its origin region is unknown. That is according to Pokemon Home. Oh, that's a Bemmy. Alright, sweet. Back to some chill music. That is Air Saloon done. So I think we can just get on with a load of catching now. What's a mission quest? Report to Kamado. So I guess before we report to Kamado, I just go catching as well. I just need to actually be smart and not run straight to what I want to catch. I think it's still redeemable. I think you can still get G-Max Melmetal from a home reward. I don't think it was timed. I could be wrong. I'll have to check that.
I have 20 in Shield, 510 in PLA, 1105 in Violet, 95 in Scarlet, 75 in Brilliant Diamond, 25 in Home, 160 in Shining Pearl, 645 in Sword, 80 in Let's Go Pikachu, 330 in Let's Go Eevee. According to my calculations, that comes out to an unhealthy amount of hours, but hey, it's for the shiny dex, so it's worth it.
Exactly. It was funny just hearing like small, like double-digit numbers, and then 1,000. Oh, that's rough, but that's also commitment to the cause. We can appreciate that here. You're with like-minded people. Yeah, so, okay. Wait, did you say... Oh no, you said G-Max Melmetal, but obviously it'd be nice if you could get shiny G-Max Melmetal.
Wish Pogo Realis's Gigantamax Melmetal to shiny hunt.
45? Yeah, it would be so nice. Or at least if they took like the restriction off being able to add the G-Max factor to Melmetal, so any shiny Meltan you had could be G-Max. But no, because I definitely tried that as a way to think like, oh, I can get an early G-Max Melmetal that they haven't released yet. No, it just hardwalls you. And we have Carnivine. I'm going to mark all these catches off later. Oh, yeah. Well, I completely forgot about those, but I did. That was around the time when I was picking up Pokemon Go to get the Meltons as well, ironically enough. Was when, like, all the G-Max stuff or, like, Dynamax stuff was going on. And, like, the first releases for that. So it would kind of be, like, ideal. And really, they should have done it while that event was going on and they had Melton. Hey, Macro. I'm not getting this. I'm running away for a second. I need to get Parasect. Oh, yeah, as a final boss. Or, like, maybe in very much, like, Pogo style. If it was a chance to be one of, like, the raid bosses. Like, you could get Melmetal as a raid boss, or like Meltan as a raid boss, but there was like a chance for it to be shiny. And then obviously a chance on top of that to be G-Max. So you'd have to hit like double rare odds. It would be terrible for people playing. But just think if you actually got it. Or like a 50-50 for it to be G-Max. Okay. Wait for Parasect to turn around. Yeah. Exactly. Zubat, you're going to ruin this for me, aren't you? Alright, Zubat, don't. Yeah. Zubat, why are you like this? Why are you ruining everything? I'm too focused right now. Parasect! Yes! Ooh, okay. If I was... if I wasn't reading chat right then. Okay, Zubat, leave me alone. I will back complete the deck by the end of 2026. You're on a good roll right now. Like, you're not even halfway through the year, and you're at probably about, like, 48%. I reckon you got a good chance. Just some of the legends could take a while, but also if you're doing DAs, it's probably fine. Never mind for the hunt and back. Wrong in the manipulation, but somehow... all one save are always the same Pokemon, so it doesn't help. Well, yeah. If you... well... So how the RNG works is it'll be all the same PID and TID. So if they were all different, then essentially
I am 400 Pokemon in the decks.
Oh, nice. Oh, wait, gassy as well. God, it takes a lot for me to think about explaining RNG mechanics. I was also doing this. My poor little head. Yeah, if you've got the same PID and TID, TID and SID, then the PID will apply the same. So if you're getting the same Pokemon, it will be shiny for all of them or none of them. But if you had different ones, then technically they would be different because the PID would apply differently. So you have a chance for different ones to be shiny. Also, because you've got like the same inputs. God, my two brain cells are working overtime right now. Because you've got the same inputs, you'll be at the same date and time setting, entering the menus and loading at the exact same time. So then you're basically getting the same RNG value. So unless you had some consoles on delay, Oh wait, I just put 2 and 2 together. You said William in Dead by Daylight. Like, not the paper guy. Why did I just try and catch a Psyduck? I have one. Oh, save state would also like do the same thing. Yeah, you just need a little bit of variation. Okay, I was kind of like half right. I do know some Five Nights at Freddy's Law. No, that's how it works for Gen 4, because I've done Gen 4 RNG manipulation. And Emerald, people mention because it starts at the same RNG state.
If I had a nickel for every shiny I have, I would have 650 nickels. That's a lot.
It is a lot. What was that? There's a question from the... Yeah, so what it takes into account when it does the value for like generating the RNG is the time and date plus how long between loading the game and loading the game up, getting to the start menu, and then going in from there. And then obviously whatever happens in the game. That's how it determines your initial seed sort of thing. And I'm assuming if you're using a controller to do the same inputs, or like doing the same inputs for all of them at once, it will probably be the exact same inputs, which could be rough. But usually there's some like slight variance between like physical hardware, but specifically for emulation, it could introduce that issue. I'm saying could because it's not a guaranteed thing that it would introduce that issue. Depends how the emulator runs. Ooh, yeah, what's a water legend? Did we guess right? Or did I guess right? Do I know more water legends? Egg! Oh, Kyogre will be a sick one to get. The pink whale is always a great one. Can stuff just leave me alone? Hey, no worries, it's nice to pop by. That's one nice thing about like being on a little area is like you can catch the streams and stuff. Yeah, cheers for popping by, and I'll probably catch at some point on the weekend if I'm on early. Space-time distortion! We got to see what the first space-time's gonna be. Bear me ain't Shiny, and bear me ain't Cherim or Cherubi. I need stuff to just like leave me alone. Because now it's just like kill time until the distortion forms. Okay, try and get Roselia. Wait, was Roselia in there? No, it's not. I can try and get Roselia, I can try and get Voodoo. I forgot Ralts was there as well.
Oh hell no, BRO just KO'd 2 of US I am 1 hit.
That is the rough thing with Kyogre, is the fact that it has spread moves. That's another like wide guard friendly Pokemon. Ralts and not Roselia, but Ralts. 49. I am gonna need to check my deck still in a second. Apricorn, just one. Yeah, just one. Oh, I did the stupid water thing, where if it hits the water, it counts as missing. Okay, we're running away. I'm gonna come over here and check my decks. Okay, down, and that says 49. This challenge is complete, or get 11 PLA decks to put in home to get 2 Shiny and Amorous. Or a Shiny and Amorous, and I will show you how to get 2. Where is my spreadsheet? And it just wiped the floor. Yeah, Kyogre's a rough one, but it's such a nice one to get as well. Where are you? What have I caught? Parasect. Scroll down to get to the Mylands ones. What did I just miss there? Oh, hey, Lizzie. Welcome, Tortuber. It's getting more tempting, by the way. I'm not going to lie. By the way, by the day, I'm not going to lie. Just because it would be funny, and it is only like 10 quid. And I'd need more
I
Switch
wanted
2
to do
games.
some egg hunting on Emerald, with the one the old woman give you. My friend asked me why. Your emulator running 10 FPS, why did you choose to suffer this way? And I just answered, why
God.
not / anyway, that's all for me, got to
8
sleep.
quid.
Good night.
Yeah, good night. You were powered through like some 10 FPS emulator, like 10 of them running. God, that actually makes sense. Yeah, okay, you said 8 quid. That is actually really tempting. If I happen to have it on release day, it's not because you swayed me or gave me any good arguments, but it was purely of my own will. Definitely. No convincing at all.
Bing bong!
Oh, there we go. Good night. God, if I wasn't awake now, definitely am. 47. What am I missing? Sorry, I just realized you can't see what I'm doing. I'm marking off shinies, but I'm forgetting what I'm missing. Not shinies. I'm so used to everything being shiny. I'm so privileged. I'm so used to everything being shiny. Chanty, Budu, Roselia, Carnivine I got. I'm gonna double check that. Sudowoodo I got. There we go. That's 49. If you can hand back my family before the Switch 2 releases, that would be really nice, for no particular reason. And then I'll show you the receipt for World Tour. For what's it called? I forget it every time. Welcome Tour. Okay, we can go back to the game. There we go. Some of them in one piece. I'll let you know which ones. Some of them I don't really care about. Plane ticket from Galar to Hisui departs. A good few years ago. I wonder what an old Gala would be, because you can go back to the first time that Eternatus appeared. Which could be a cool story. Also introduce like more legendaries to that region, considering we didn't get all that many actual Gen 8 legendaries. So maybe if we go back in time, we get more. Unobtained, cool. The nuked microwave pastas. Oh no, it's like Pasta King from school, just like to survive on. That's rough. But you know what isn't? We hit 50, what I said I'd hit today. From Aldi. Okay, at least it's one step up from, like, the Pasta King. Identify as a Galarian. Sounds better. It does. I've got to give you that. Galarian, man, sounds better than Liverpudlian. It's like one step above. One step below Scottish and Irish. Yeah, true. You're trans. You're not evil, as much as the media might try and make it seem that way. The media. Okay. Maybe I should, like, heavy pivot away from that. That's, like... In school, it was elite. Right now, it's kind of grim. Yeah, I'm hard pivoting away from that joke. On to Pachirisu. They're 51. Okay. Hey! Damn! Hey, I said you're not evil. I said the big bad media think you're evil. Bit of water, yeah. That's okay. So I'm a bit of a pasta snob. Just because I think if you boil pasta in just water, it is kind of criminal. It needs at least like chicken stock or something in the water. Fine, fine. I'm not going to say those words. Because you can use them against me in out of context clips. And I know you will. But you can think that, and that's fine with me. I mean, technically, I am the media. I'm just very small-time media. So you could apply it if you wanted to. It just would not be very fair. And I think a load of, like, journalists would take a lot of offense to calling me media. Okay, let's. Oh, there's so many trees. So many shaking trees. Wait a minute. Yeah, technically by follow account. I forget what it's at now, but technically by follow account, which is still funny. I still have more subscribers on YouTube though. God, imagine I actually cared about that. I think I'd cry myself to sleep with the fact that I've put so much work into videos and it hasn't got it. I am at 123. Oh, that's such a good number. Oh, you beat me by like 40 on 42. But can we keep me at 123? I actually kind of like that. I've always said I like being a small streamer, and very particularly a small streamer with 123 followers. Is that gonna say it? 52. B media, very. Oh yeah, true. A media versus B media. 1, 2. How dare you unsubscribe? Unfollow. There she is. How did I know? You do. To be fair, if I stay at 1, 2, 3, you do. Okay, space-time distortion has appeared. I'm gonna check the tree, and then we're gonna go. It's useless. We're going towards the space-time distortion. Where is it? I didn't even... It's all the way across it, so my best bet is... There's somewhere where I can cross a river, isn't it? Yeah, what could I say? I could say something questionable. But, you know, you're just better than me, I guess is what we're trying to get at. I think that was your point. Okay, I can cross over here. I need to go around the long way. True. Do I go trans for views? Or do I just get, like, the drag queen fake ones? Because that is an option. Probably the easier option for me, let's be honest. Going on HRT seems like a little bit too much effort. I'm not about that life. Oh god, there we go. The egg accusations are back. Listen, I'd go trans for content. The thing is, it scares me that people would use that sentence as like an attack against people. Like, you're transgender, you went trans for views. I was like, that isn't how it works. But people would say that genuinely, which is maybe a bit more scary. Can I make it across here? I really should have looked where this distortion was forming. So really don't want to go all the way up north. But I'm going the right way. Okay, I've just got to. I've accepted my fate. And it's probably going to disappear by the time I get there. The views came to me. That is how they put it sometimes. Just, the LGBTQ community is so big that you go trans and it just happens. They just get told, there's like a notification on every like gay, queer, trans, whatever person's phone goes off and goes, watch this person now, help them get big. Depending on what platform it is, like that get big might like have different connotations. But we don't talk about OnlyPans. My new cookware site. Yeah, there's no such thing as bad publicity, as everyone who it has like very questionable morals loves to say. I mean, that just sounds wholesome. If anything, you're painting that whole community in a better light than some people try and paint them. Like, oh, it's just a whole community of, like, people who support each other. Like, what if there was just a community of, I don't know, white people who only like white people and just support... Okay, I get it. There's some jokes I need to, like, pivot away from immediately. I find them funny. But, God, when I get massive... that's a funny concept in itself. Yeah. No, well, did you know? Did you know, like, the weirdest game theory about them? Speaking of toe and things, how many lines can we really just, like, edge? And what did I tell you? I'd get over here and it would disappear. So we got nothing from that outbreak because it took so long. Well, guess we just can't do normal ones. I'm not sad about that the slightest. God damn it. That was a good one. Yeah, exactly. Like, you've got Women's Month. Why don't you have Men's Month? I'm just saying. Like, that's a fact. If women get one, men should get, like, 2 if we're going historical. 53, there we go. It's called the rest of the year. Yeah, true. Proportionally, we do get the rest of the year. So, you know, you can have a month. That's, like, historical equality at its finest. The question people, why do they only get a month? No. 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 We go with historical accuracy. Men should at least get, like, 20% more months than women. At a minimum. February. I will take February 30th. I will send letters, I will lobby, and we will make February 30th a thing. Because that's how men do it. Men get things done, like making a whole new day in a year. We don't care if it throws it off because there's only like a quarter of a day extra every year. Men don't care about that, we just get stuff done. You women... Shut up, man. Shut up. Tatwig! Oh, thankfully Tatwig's at least easy. Okay, we need to pivot off. What Pokemon do I need to find? I could try and get that Yam Mega. Yeah, we also made nukes. The biggest things that explode outside of what we claim is in our pants. For me, Men's Day is every day because I've learned to love myself. Because toxic masculinity isn't a thing in 2025. Hell, I might even cry every now and again. I know. BS. You know what? I hate that. I was going to say, no, it's not BS. It's like the joke. But it kind of is BS a little bit. I know. Also, hey, Majora. It's a little bit BS. I know how I am. I know. I know what the world's like. Honestly, as long as I don't cry every day, kind of a win. Ooh, I can get the Ghastly line. The whole personality. I mean, yeah, that is the whole like concept of the channel. As long as you don't hate yourself, I think my content's done its job. The whole concept is I hate myself so you don't have to. So as long as I can do that, I feel like I'm winning in life. I don't need to be happy. In fact, my content's failing if I am happy. You know those moments where I'm so happy to find the shiny? It's all a ruse. There's gotta be some like women are frigid jokes in there. Women are frigid. There's something in there. I really need to start making stupid jokes right before I catch them. Exactly. You find shinies vicariously through me and like everyone in the Discord. There we go. Landed the joke. See, I'm glad we're all misogynists together. What do you put in fridges? Sandwiches for later. Who makes those sandwiches? Okay, I feel like if we're gonna be doing this, it needs, at least needs like a different theme. There we go. That feels right. And you know why women discovered the Earth's core? Because they just wanted to get away from men. Because they just like to complain about us. And we don't like it. So we beat them. And they needed to escape. Okay, this took actually like a dark turn. I really didn't think that one through. It got very deep, very quick. On the upside, Ghastly. So, at what point does Twitch turn off the stream? Like, how close to this line do I have to get? Yeah, think about it. We made the wage gap. We put ourselves in a better position to spite you. Central heating, think about it this way. Completely useless in foreign countries where it's hot. They want air conditioning. And I don't want to hear this whole we invented fridges. Did you invent air conditioning? I don't know. Am I going to look it up or listen to if you prove me wrong? No, because I'm a man. And men never get cold, exactly. This shouldn't be so funny. But for some reason it is. Imagine someone took this seriously. We've made phone. Oh god. Okay. Can we... I'm just gonna read this like in my head, maybe out loud. In that one voice, I was like, men made phone. It's like, men made phone. It's all caveman voice. Because cavemen were the men that led the way for every man moving forward. You know what cave women did? They stayed in the cave and they just painted on walls while men went out hunting. Men make fire. Men break rock into small rock. Men whack small rock against other rock to make sharp rock. Sharp rock make fire. Sharp rock also cut down tree. Make warm for fire. I forgot what is this song that I threw in. What? Oh, the Trickmaster room from Men made wheel. Men use square rock so much it become round because men do work make wheel. You know, this song actually encapsulates the vibe. Do we hard pivot to the women that were behind us then, though? Yeah, I feel like we do need to, like, balance out the scales, because even if you take into account inequality, we have heavily said too much about what men have done. We need to balance it out. Women did discover the new outer arm of the Milky Way. As useless as that might be to us here on Earth, they still looked for it. They didn't do a man look. They discovered kinetic energy. Fair enough. It did take a man to discover the equation to figure out for, like, velocity. But, you know, they did discover kinetic energy. Alright, 57. What am I up to? Yeah, 57. Radiation. Okay, we're back to it. Full circle. Men discovered mass destruction and nukes, and we couldn't have discovered that without the discoveries that women made. Like radiation. Like Marie Curie, who may have also died of radiation. But no, we don't. We're not calling a dumb woman. Yeah, they can't do it alone. They discover, like, nuclear fission. Where? True. Like, we wouldn't have all these men if women didn't give birth to them. And that's what it's all about. Women are there to raise the children. That's how it all balances out. And if you think about it, what came first? The man... Fair? Yeah, that was right. What came first? The man or the woman? The chicken or the egg? The Bible would have you believe they both came first. But as men... Women will happily tell you men always come first. And I think we should have that right too. Discovered American underwear. Wait. Oh, I mean, you'd have to do a lot of work to make me a woman. Take that as you will. The egg came first. And was the egg a trans man or a trans woman?
Does that mean that we have a secret birth mechanic hidden somewhere on our bodies?
Yeah, and it's a hidden one that I can't remember what show this was in. The one that's hidden behind the knee. That hole that you can only see from, like, the right angle. By right angle, I mean a direct 45 degree. Roselia, stay in. The egg was cracked by a man, made into an omelette. Yeah. Yeah. But was that egg in a woman to start with? Or was that egg on the floor, just completely randomly? And then a man stumbled across it. And like a fish, just made a woman. No, because now we're kind of getting into weird, like, are we all family discussion? Which is very much the Bible philosophy. Yes! We've got cherub. We've got one down. Let's friggin' go. According to conservative transmit system, you're obsessed with being pretty princesses. You know what? If I had the choice between being a conservative or being a trans woman.
Penetrate.
Majora, god damn it. Wait. I also said I'm not going to get political. I'm not going to touch that joke. But we kind of know where I was going with it. Come on. Hey, there's cherub. I love to see it. So now I only need Cherubi, which could be awkward. How we make me into a lady? I think it might be a good few hours of hacking away. Doing some
Suck my
manual
giant
save.
feminine penis, except don't cause I am ace and lesbian.
That is one hell of a sentence. And thank you for not doing it around a catch. So we don't have to censor the first bit again for a second time in a video. We love the jokes on stream, but God, that was funny having to censor it. And you can happily take the high score for most censorships in a video, because we all love a good bit of like questionable humor that is not child friendly, but does get a good giggle out of it. There's so much going on. A giant feminine penis because I'm ace but also lesbian. It's like to deconstruct that to anyone who is not aware of it. Yeah, that's fair. That message now has a code word. Okay, we can deconstruct ace, which is probably going to make the lesbian a bit more confusing unless you properly understand ace. But it's basically... Oh, I mean, I might have to be corrected. Ace is you are asexual. Oh, did you mean that message is the chicken one? Fair. Yeah, ace is just like asexual, right? I know it's like aromantic, and I don't know if there's any like specific terms between those two. I'd have to be corrected. I'm not the authority on this. But like, you are not sexually attracted to anyone, but you are romantically attracted to women. We're really like deconstructing this now. But you are also a woman with a penis, which I feel like is a concept to explain to like my granddad or something would just break the little mind. Okay. Just snip down there and then pump me full of estrogen. Oh, this is not where I thought today's topic of conversation was going, but also hell of a catch for number 59. Okay, so it's the ace and lesbian thing, unless it's aromantic as well, which I'm assuming not, because that would break my mind. You are not sexually attracted to women, you are just romantically attracted to women. You don't want to have sex with them, you just want to cuddle and maybe a few kisses, maybe a snuggle every now and again on the couch watching a film, maybe a nice meal. I feel like that's right. And I'm waiting for the arbiter of everything LGBTQ in the chat right now. Yes! Oh, freaking nailed it! I'm not an egg. I just know a lot about the community. Carried by sorry, the tall ladies is a big thing. Quite literally. I'm not an egg, I just happen to know what an egg is. Which is another weird cut. Okay, we don't need the Trick Master House again. Also, Stunky. If I get Skuntank, we can call it me. Like, my favorite thing about all of this is imagine explaining it to, like, a parent or, like, a grandparent. Because it would just be such a funny conversation and so many questions. Oop. Onyx! I was transferring my parents. Though to the point of an online mother figure who has. Yeah, sadly, I wish that wasn't the case, but it does make sense. Like, I can imagine you've also tried to have that conversation, but had less why questions and more no sort of reactions. Wait, what is... Okay, I was looking at chat for that. Okay. Don't give her fuel with the fact that you might cook this egg in a pan. That adds a possibility that this egg could be cracked. And until I find someone who can crack that egg, I'm pretty sure I'm not an egg. I'm not an egg until proven otherwise. God damn it. Give a fuel to the literal fire. Oh, hello, Skuntank. Speak of the devil. But the question is, am I already cooked? Is there any reason to crack this egg? Society so far would say no. Just judging by my relationship status for most of my life. But that's, you know, it's something we won't think about. Wait, be that. I know there's going to be some point. Okay. I'm going to Masuda hunt on stream at some point. I'm going to hatch a shiny, and I know you are going to request it to be nicknamed after me. And you're going to be like, oh, the egg hatched. He's definitely an egg. Just hard and runny. You're describing me in the gym. But not like hard. Not hard in that way. Like hard as in like strong. It sounds like someone's hungry needs to be fed. You're partial to an omelet. Okay. I will give it to you if it like some point in 3 years I go from being Jordan to being Jordan. But like a Jordan instead of like a Jordan. Like the big manly man that I am right now. And no one would dispute that. How long is this going Oh, just as I start joining in. Yeah, if at some point I come out, I mean, oh. Okay, I will say, maybe not go the full like HRT route, but if I do ever have a drag name, I feel like Lily does kind of fit. That's probably the closest we'll get to it. And no, none. God damn it. Stop. Get me with good ones. So I'll give you that. Like, drag name, full on Lily. Wait, full on Lily as a drag name. Because they've always got like a bit of like an odd twist. It's never just, hey, my name's like Candace. Like, no, my name's Lily. Full on Lily. And it's just because instead of like tucking, I pack instead. Maybe that's my gimmick as a drag queen. 62. Candace defeated. In August. Ooh. That would maybe be a shout. It's time off work. Would be awkward. Because I've actually just put in my time off work. And I have time just at the end of June. And like time off in September. So weirdly, as much as I've actually kind of be up for that. One, just to actually get out of the pool for a bit. But also pride. I've never done properly. I will say, I won't say absolute no right now. I am very tempted. Oh! See, that's what I mean. Some drag queens have a way better names than full-on Lily. Like, I've seen enough... As much as I'm not a fan of RuPaul's Drag Race, like, just that whole kind of, like, genre TV, I'm not bothered about. But the names of some of them are so good. Like, okay, I know that one wasn't. Not a bad try. Small. Okay, you're selling me more on it as well. Like, Pride seems fun enough as is. You make it a music festival, I'm kind of like full in. True. You are one of the people here with possibly the most practice doing it. It's not a paid entry. I think it's just because I'm like used to like Manchester and Liverpool Pride. Although I think Liverpool Pride isn't paid entry for like the majority of it. Too many people. Yeah, I feel like I have no issue with that kind of thing, so it's fine. Okay, you're selling me more and more. Like I say, it's not a definite no. I will for sure think about it. Depending on what day it falls, because obviously if it's a weekend, I could always like travel down after work on a Friday if I can get a place to stay. Alright, okay. I'm selling myself more on it now as well. Like, you're not doing all the selling now. I'm logicking it out. It is possible. Yeah, I assume like they run for a what, like a good few days. So like it's probably a Friday. Be there for the main day on a Saturday. What else can I try and get? I've done a few cat Togepi. Oh, it's only one day. Okay. The plan still works to travel down on a Friday, do the Saturday, and travel back a Sunday. I'm still up for that. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. You're not trying to, like, plan multiple days of, like, arts and something. Okay. As much as I appreciate the offer, I still feel like that would still be weird for both of us. Okay, god damn it. God damn it. Togepi, I want you. On the last episode of Red, go-to is Permutation. You know what? Yeah. Parents will do things they really don't want to do just because kids are into them. Fully understand that. Don't understand the whole kids thing. Still not like wrap my head around that. That's fully I need to do some growing up there. Not a kid person. But I get that side of it. Because I rationalize it out as like, if I have a dog, I would like do anything for that dog. Oh, fair. Yeah, I would do anything for that dog, and I rationalize like, it's probably like a bit more for kids. Like, you might push yourself further to do stuff for your kids than you would just a dog. Because I'm not saying kids are dogs. I acknowledge the difference. God damn it, I did the wrong thing. Mama ain't raised no bitch. Yeah, that's fair, that's not it. I was gonna say, like, the weird thing I realized in work, I want to say today. Oh, IRL Shiny. I do want to do some IRL Shiny stuff. Like, that is kind of partly why I started. Yeah, I love that people are up for the idea. Normal Togepi. That's even easier than the Alpha one. Didn't realize you were there. Shh. Wait. We need to just stay quiet. We throw the ball in its face. We throw the ball. Backstrike the child. Oh, Togepi run away. Okay, no man, we didn't get Togepi.
Run, Togepi, run.
God, that was all on you. That was your fault. Now we need loud, scary music. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. I realized it worked like, okay, if I was to try and like move on, I think my actual way to move on and work would weirdly, because I've been going to a lot of training, be a trainer because of how I do this. Oh, you live next to spoons? Like, I miss those student vibes. I miss going for a dark fruits on a Friday night after uni and then moving swiftly onto some rum. Because I've said so much that I want to do. Oh, I mean, you're just asking me to be poor at that point. Do you want easy access to TCG? No, you of all people make sense to live next to a card shop. Why didn't I put that together? They're not, but like I said, it's student vibes. Like, prices ain't good, but you get me in with the shitty carpet and a dark fruits, and I'm in my element. It wasn't planned, but it wasn't a bad thing, I feel. They moved near you. You know what? Yeah. They always say you put the energy out into the world and it'll come back to you in some form. You just put like that I'm addicted to collecting cards vibe out there and the card shop moved near you. Snooker club in a back. See, I love those vibes as well. Basically anywhere that doesn't blast music. Because I realise I'm at like that point in my life where I don't just want to go to a club to dance all night. It's fine for a little bit. I don't mind doing it. I'm down for that. But all night, no. I'm not quite that in shape to be able to do it all night, Dad. Give me a few months. Only 3 times. You know what? Good on you for exercising restraint. I know how hard that must have been. Yeah, that's very much like me and fast food. It's like, I worked at McDonald's for 5 years. I do not even think about having that after a night out. People go, oh, I just want some nuggets. Nope. Not even like anywhere near the top 5 in my list. 200 on your Yu-Gi-Oh deck. You are going to need to, like, I'm going to need to recover after the Switch 2. Oh. The thing is, it's got to be just the Donomite on its own. I haven't got time for that bread. Ray will get in here. That is a whole, like, lore of bread, girl. Like, just a tray full of Donomite. Maybe some chips. Now I'm just making myself hungry. I got to switch to I'm grinding Mario Kart well until ZA comes out. That's a solid plan. Also, I'm going to be extra poor after the Switch 2. Because... Wait, from Switch 2 to Mal... I'm going to be complete... I want to act like I know what you're talking about. I don't know what Malice is. Backstrike from here. Community races for sure. I think I've already mentioned that. Like when people get the Switch 2s and like have Mario Kart or whatever. Because I think Mario Kart is just Switch 2 exclusive. Oh, fair. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh deck. You caught me up. I do want to do some like community racing days and stuff. Just as like, probably similar to why I'm doing Hollow Knight, like in between projects sort of streams. Because that would just be so chill. Yeah, 400 quid is mental. But also, just to help, coming back to the videos and like projects and stuff, I am planning on getting a MacBook Pro for the sake of being able to like edit away from my computer and like script and watch footage and stuff away from my computer. So that is going to take a massive chunk out of my funds. Because I have the money for the Switch 2 now. And pretty much all of my next paycheck is gonna go towards that. But it may hopefully mean videos come out quicker. There's gonna be a lot of logistics for me to work out. It's mainly just seeing prices, and like I say, I'm going to be very poor. So if I can get a room cheap enough, because like I said, I'd feel awkward crashing on someone's couch, considering we could talk now, but I still feel like we're not parasocial here. We are adults. I don't actually know you, so that would feel weird. I probably would after the weekend, which would be so chill. But on a different note, I do want to do more. No, not Bidoof. I do want to do more community stuff that I keep saying I want to do, but I just never do it. Which, it's just coming up with ideas like weekends and stuff. The weekend that we're talking about, like Pride stuff, I might end up going down to like Wiltshire Pride because Lucy is putting forward a very strong argument that I really kind of want to follow up on. This weekend, my plan is to basically finish this. Like, finish the story, go through all the catches. And potentially finish the challenge. But we know how famously bad I am at timescales. So there's no guarantee for that this weekend. Oh, that was such a good dodge. Okay, it's almost daytime. These haunters, like, leave me alone. That cheaper pizza. You've got to stop. Oh, well, large for 12 as well. Like, at that point, usually I'd just go medium, but a large is too cheap. I'd want to be fat. As I say fat, I want to be greedy. That's a healthier mindset word to use. Okay. No. I will get this Togepi. I don't know why the scary music is still going for this Togepi, but it's feeling more fitting the longer this goes on. And I feel like as long as after this I get to 3 stars, I'm happy with my progress today. Because that gets me up to the next area. Yeah, because that's the thing, you've got to buy like drinks and stuff as well. Okay. Oh, but if it's August, then I'll have July's pay. I keep coming up with like reasons why I shouldn't, and then immediately reasons why I should. Like, I won't really have money, but then I'll have July's pay, so that'll make it easier. $49p energy. The stupid thing is the cheap energy drinks are the best. Mainly because they're not trying to make... Well, they're not overpriced for what's actually in them. Like friggin' Monster and Rockstar and stuff. Even though Monster is still like my favorite. I'm still a Monster fiend. This sounds like you're just living the dream. Or the fact that I need to move out of a city. Because as much as I was like, oh, London's expensive. I then moved back to Liverpool, which is another major city. I'm also, like, whenever we go to another city nearby, it's Manchester. The only time we... If it wasn't for the fact that it's the same shinies, you timed that actually perfectly with me jumping off weird here to make me guess it for like half a second. Yeah, the closest I get to like going somewhere like not a city is going to Wales, and that's like the complete opposite of not being a city. That's like no houses for miles. It's basically like mostly farmland. Because if you were curious, for the camping video, that was in Wales. I forget exactly where. And I could probably look it up, but that was Wales. That was the only place I could think that was actually like massive forest without also being right next to a city. You're half what? I'm so sorry.
Togepi, don't run or so help us, we will capture you and turn you into an alpha omelette.
I was gonna say, now you turncoat and try and help me. But I feel like the omelette bit does not help. Okay, I'm definitely checking what point I'm at after this. Because my god. I just wanted to stay in. It's taken so much time. I could have caught so many others by now. But I'm very stubbornly trying to get this alpha.
Hannah is actually a trans girl called Lily. Chat
Whoa.
support her by saying hi Lily in the comments.
Don't catch now. Don't catch now. I feel like sustainable. Not while it's... You've got... just for some back-end stuff, and I shouldn't be giving you this knowledge. The messages stay on screen for 30 seconds. If it ever catches, no. That was PaneyeRewind. Don't catch. Don't catch. It's gonna catch. Okay, remind me to release that PaneyeRewind. So technically, if you just send like one of those TTSs every 30 seconds, or just a big old message every 30 seconds, you could be on like the whole stream. Why am I telling you this? Because I know you're good people and you wouldn't actually do it. Oh god. I've lit the fire. I gave you some kindling and you had the spark. You know what? What if I just... what if I just give up on this Togepi and come back later with some better Pokeballs? And just never catch you while this message is on screen. Because that would be a real awkward thing to like to censor that whole block of text for something that actually isn't offensive in the slightest. The closest... okay, I think I am, just for the sake of me staying sane, I am actually... oh yeah, you can because you're a mod. I forgot. I was like, are you going to get caught by the auto mod for a second? I'm still yet to decide if you're chaotic neutral or chaotic evil, because I feel like there's no good in this. Like, there is no for the good of, like, the stream or the content or whatever. There is just however you feel, which is very chaotic neutral. Okay, I'm going to do... I caught a Tangle, didn't I? Yeah, I caught a Tangle. Lawful chaotic? Yeah, no, you know what? That sounds about right. I always forget that lawful is a thing, because I just think, like, good, neutral, chaotic, but then I forget that it's like a 9x9 grid. What am I actually looking for here? Oh, that's... you reminded me now, I do want to do some, like, D&D stuff as well. Like, depending on how the AI control Pokemon goes for that content. Is it? Oh, yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, depending on how the AI controlled stuff goes for those playthroughs, I'd love to do some D&D stuff with them. Because, oh, who was it? It was the Pormo. Pormy? It was a Pormy that had such a funny, like, personality that we ended up giving it. Giving her? Yeah, it was a her. That's definitely something I want to do in between streams as well. Like, if I'm still doing videos, like, still doing videos, still working on videos between, like, and I'm streaming in between, and I'm finished with, like, Hollow Knight or whatever game I want to play, then I'd... Rhyhorn, that's what I want. God, the ADHD kicking in. Full. I need to get diagnosed, but... and a space-time distortion! Well, guess we're staying here for a little bit. And I just need to make some Pokeballs.
Hannah is actually a trans girl called Lily. Chat support her by saying hi Lily in the comments.
I will prove I'm not a trans girl right now. I will lift up my top. I will drop my pants. And you will see how much of them. Okay. Again, I need to learn when to hard out of jokes a lot earlier. Swap. Cherubi? No. Okay, I forgot what I was saying before that. You just fully threw me off. So it's the only way of me proving that I'm not, like, showing a lack of receipts for not being on any form of HRT. Then I've also got to show receipts of, like, or lack of receipts for how I have no intention of ever, like, here's my search history. I'm not, trust me, I'm not an egg. I swear. Yeah, you've definitely, like, that's got to be in search history. I feel like search history is maybe the most, like, valid thing to prove whether you are or not. Oh, also, where is this distortion? Okay, it is on the other side. I'm going to go round now. God, is that going to be... I'm making myself laugh how dumb it is. Is that going to be the new equivalent of, like, oh, you support women? Name 10 women. Is it going to be like, oh, you're not trans? Show me your search history. Go back 2 months. Prove it. 63 is right. I'm just going to update the spreadsheet. 1 second. Where are we? I have no argument against anyone saying I'm any form of autistic, considering how much fun I had making this spreadsheet. That is like my hyperfixation for sure. Petalil, I got. Did I get a Voodoo? Zia. Voodoo. Not. Oh, actually, yeah, chronologically. No, but numerically. Which is that number caught at the top? It is. So I've got a Voodoo, and I don't have Roselia. Okay. So Voodoo, Tangela. I'm like sure I got Krogunk. I'm gonna double check them. I don't trust myself. Tangle is 1 core, Krogunk is 1 core. Back we go to the spreadsheet. Hippopotamus. God. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Chill. Stunky I definitely got. Hippopotamus was the one I was checking. That. Yeah, I'm on the right one. Hippopotamus. Okay, I don't. I should have. Wait, I haven't. I've been missing so many Hippopotamus deliberately. Togepi I definitely didn't get. Rolls. Yep, just double checking all those. Teddiursa I did manage to get. Onyx I got. Did I get a Lickitung? I'm sure I got a Lickitung. Lickitung. One card. There we go.
Chapter 1.
here we
There
go.
once was a girl called Lily who wanted to get Shiny Genie for the Shiny Dex. She thought she could catch it, but Togepi is resisting. Lily went home sad. Chapter 2. Lily wanted to get some battle plans. She leveled her team to LV70 before attempting to catch the Togepi. She trains and trains until her team is in LV20. Chapter 3. Lily went back to catch the Togepi. Togepi traded blows against the Cyndaquil with the secret help of Volo's Giratina.
Oh, do we leave it for last? Because I would find it kind of funny facing that with with Giratina. Oh, that would be so funny. It's staying for last. I've decided now. Haunter, I don't have one. Cool. It's taken so long to check this list because I just left it for too long. To be fair, can't get respect Satan. I'm kind of with them a little bit. Like, Satan's got some good ideas. Some of the stuff he's inspired in the bedroom is inspired. I got a patch of Hisui as well. I got a Yama. I know what I said. I can imagine this is going to be something that, but I know what I said. Okay, 63, and my counter is on 63. Hey, there we go. Okay, back to game. We're all caught up. So I can get Hippopotas because Hippopotas still counts. Not towards any form of whatever's going on with the Lily stuff. And I will have you spell my name correctly as a drag queen. It will be Lily with 2 L's and an IE. Go on to chapter 4. It's gonna be a full novella by the time I'm done with this game. Maybe a novel if more people chip in. You know what does get you more Pokeballs? If you subscribe. And you could do that. I can't even get through it. I don't know how some streamers do it with a straight face. Because, my god, it feels overly shilly. There we go. Thank you for getting my name right. I'm also going to count it as you dead naming me while I'm not doing drag. Because while I'm not doing drag, Lily is dead to me. But while I'm doing drag, Jordan is dead to me. That's my headcanon for my drag identity, and I'm sticking with it. I'm sure that's how it works. I'm knowledgeable about these things. Someone in the community said I was right about a part of it once. Did I not? So is Lucy wrong, or was I spelling it wrong, or was it... What was it? Because that would actually make me feel bad. How have I ended up with this as a copy pasta? Okay, okay. You're done. Thank God I'm free. Oh, you don't go by that anymore. Okay, but... Like, honestly, correct me if you go by something else. Okay, well that's the thing. I noticed you changed your name and I wasn't sure if other things changed. I just remember you saying your name was Lucy, but if it's me then that's fine. It just means I don't have to remember 2 names now. I see the name on screen and I just call you that. It just made my life easier, thank you. apologize in advance if I dead name you in future because I am still missing like a couple brain cells. I might be missing the chromosome as well. So I may only have the female one left. That's how it works, right? I've thought about being a scientist before. Why am I in here while nothing's going on? Might as well just... Why do I have these thoughts? I might as well just go for Togepi. No, I might as well go for a Rhyhorn. That's a logical decision. Wait. The swell, I mean, it's going to kick off, right? Without the second... didn't. Porygon. What level are you? 20? Okay. So we can get Porygon, and we're going to need 3 of them. So that's a good start. Yeah, let me climb. Lily without the eye is actually kind of cool. Okay, you're dead naming me again. It's Lily without the eye. What are you? Ooh, an Eevee. They're gonna try and catch you. Can you stop dead naming me in chat, please? 2 Porygon. Okay, they're all going towards us. That's 2 awkward ones out the way. Also, the music is not right for me. Tense. There we go. That fits more for in here. Now, where is that first Porygon so I can try and avoid it? I also just heard a Floatzel. I'm saving all my Pokeballs right now for the Porygon. Huh? Never mind. Where are you? I just heard it. To be fair, I can go Chester. This should be fine. As long as I don't knock it out. It's 23. No. I told you I'm going to try and catch it. Why? Why? Do I just wait? No, I can't wait that long now. Okay, I'll give you 1 catch, but then I will... Ooh! There's 1. Sick. But can I politely ask for the other catches for it to not be a wall of text? If it's just 1, that is kind of funny. I don't mind it being 1. Just not a wall. And also, just again, it's Lily without the eye, thank you. Yeah, exactly. You only need the 1 to get comments to say that, assuming the video does any form of well. 22, and that will give me a second one to evolve. That is so lawful chaotic. Like, you're doing it not even so the comments say it, just so you can say it in the comments. It's so just out for your own laws. Alright, second Porygon, done. Now, there is the Eevee of... Oh, low snow, alpha Snorlax. There is an Eevee over here. That would give me another one that I can evolve. Save me a lot of time. Yeah. Is it further over here? Also remember to pick up the wood. You don't forget the wood. Kagita needs it. Wait, did we miss chapter 4? Or was chapter 4 said before and I just haven't scrolled down? Ooh, Heracross, I don't have you. But I really want the Eevee. Heracross has spotted me. I don't want to read it out, but also I can just put in TTS because I do want it to read out while I'm doing this. Because you know, I've got infinite Pokeballs. Not in-game. I wish I had infinite Pokeballs in-game. Where was this Eevee? There's a third Porygon! Oh, it's right next to that Drifblim.
Chapter 4, Lily went home defeated, again, and cried herself to sleep over an Eden's item. She wakes up with a frying pan ready. Chapter 5, Lily makes her way back to the Alpha Togepi but gets ambushed on the way by Togekiss and Togekiss just eats Cyndaquil and Lily hits Togekiss with a frying pan. That means Cyndaquil is dead, leafless tree
the Porygon! The Porygon! No! He almost had 3. Oh, the story was as complex as it ended. I'm so sad that the 2 things ended. But 2 Porygon out of that is great. Almost. Ooh, Barboach. Can I get you from here? Not while you're angry. Another Barboach. And no, it went away. It went away. You're getting there. What was that? Chapter 4? Yeah. Okay, I can get it from here. Is it gonna stay in? Nope. But there is the other Barboach up there. I didn't realize Yama was so big. 0.5 out of 10. Okay, we've got a preset story for this. I understand. You've got a narrative outline. You just need to fill it in. It's like making a manga. You know where you want the story to go. You just need to draw the panels. And I'm now stuck on trying to get this Barboach. Just need to long range it. As long as it doesn't do that. Long range it. Get attacked by a Yama. No, bit closer. Bit closer. There we go. And a back shot. The magic HRT adult to mid. That's such a nice thing. Like, I don't even know how you, like, how'd you find stuff like that? Then again, it's manga. You just go on like isekai stuff and you can find some real niche ideas that have very literal titles. Hey, shiny Growlithe. Shiny Hisuian or shiny normal? Not even an easy. Okay. I need to get round this. Hey, we can have twinsies. Okay, I'm just going long way around the lake. I'm gonna hope in some way, shape or form that I've got enough to get the next star rank. Because I get extra points for the what screenshot is that? I'll check that in a sec. Hey, another line completes as well. God, I can't wait to fix the on-screen chat. I can definitely keep up with... Okay, now I'm gonna have to like mental jumps because I took so long to embed the name as Lucy. I have to... My brain won't do it. I don't know why. That's so dumb. My brain just like shut off trying to correct. I think it might be time to end stream soon. I'm hoping I've got enough at the start because I want to finish this area. Yeah, trying to keep up with... Is it like Mina or Minna? I think that's where my brain shut off. It was thinking about pronunciation. It's like pronounced M-E-E-N-A. Mina, okay. Cool. My brain might be able to fathom it. Like I said, it will take a minute to settle in. A Mina to set in. Never mind, never mind. I'm a genius. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, it's Volo. Wait, so it should be... Yeah, now I'm back in. Tell you what. Fair enough. We just got past cutscene. Let's over to this so I can at least like open Discord. Unless it will open in a browser tab. Oh, no. Double check into... Oh yeah, it's safe. It's safe. I didn't need Discord open. Just find more. I'm reading this the wrong way. Right thought. Or again, I need more. Put mad anymore. Is this what I think it is? Is this going where I think it's going? I think I'll go and have a round. Also, let's get this. They don't. I feel like that's what I think it is. Like it's wearing off. I need my HRT. Give me my hormones. Pump me full of testosterone, estrogen. Okay, just notice the word thrust randomly in there. So niche. Okay, control left for Porygon. There we go. Porygon did not get Togepi. Comrade. Well, Magic Agent, yeah. So it can be any. Does it return? You are... I like you because you're an interesting person. That's probably the best way I can put that. You are a real interesting person. 65. What am I missing? Barboach didn't mark off. There we go. That puts my tracker at 65. Sweet. Hey, check challenge. You'll see. Oh yeah, I'll check them now. 23 Pokemon. That's a lot. So surely, summoning 12k as well. I can buy some good ones. Surely that gets me to the next star rank. So come on.
I wonder if chapter 99 leads into chapter 100 next month. Piss jump scare.
The piss jump scare. Who knows? If chapters run chronologically, they just might. Oh, 6:30, really? Aquad Lady Lilligant. Yes, I did. Oh, it's just taking me back to the village anyway. So I guess we'll finish off this bit of the story. And then I'm gonna have to have a list of like what I need to do. Actual research-wise. Wait, did it? Flareon and asterisk Owlet. What did it center there? Each time our protagonist in a manga be slightly tipsy. That is more drunk than you should be. Like, you should be on water essentially at that point. Then again, it is manga. It's anything Japanese in general. They have a weird thing for like butts, poop, and piss. I just don't get that type of humor. 6 times. Okay, depending on what you're drinking, you should probably be a bit more than tipsy. 7 years though. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, research wise, I do want to get that done today. That would be good so I can jump onto the next area, next stream. And it would let me get some distortion Pokemon. Okay, let's have a look at the spreadsheet and see what's left for the area then. Graveler I can still get. Cherubi is still obviously possible. Roselia. Excuse me. Hippopotas still, so I don't have that. Gumi's across the lake, which could be a push, but I might be able to get it. Rhyhorn, Bonsly, Togepi. Okay. So I'm going to do those and then some research. Some of the most cute, wholesome manga I've seen. I don't have the hiccups most of the time. That is the one thing you can't explain to people who've never like don't have a concept of like manga or anime or something. Like sometimes it can be the most depraved shit you've ever seen. Like I saw Booba and I got real horny. Or like they're basically nude. And then there can be some like the most wholesome moments that they then turn on the head. Because there's still one of the moments I love from Solo Level 1. Where he's just like, sir, you know she's 14. He's like, yes, I know she's 14. As they're like having like brotherly, sisterly bond moment, but he's rarely misconstrued it. Like, there are 2 wolves inside of any anime producer. Or like manga writer. One of them is real horny and one of them is real wholesome. And then there's a producer just being like, please just make this sellable. You can do actually what you want every now and again. Regress to a 12-year-old. So what? Okay, that asks a lot of questions that I feel shouldn't have ever needed to be asked. It's just like, if you're 20 and you go back to 12, but if you have the mind of a 20-year-old, is it still a PDF file? Is it still a portable document format? My mind says yes. Oh, okay. At least that was acknowledged. God, if they didn't acknowledge it and it was just unsaid for like 99 chapters, I don't think I could deal with the awkwardness. Oh, 99 chapters. That's... To think that's more than like Naruto. Which Naruto isn't long with you include like Shippuden and... Okay, I kept getting suggested Naruto stuff because I was doing like some lore diving. And now it's got me wanting to watch Boruto. And I feel like that's something that you may have watched, and I need an opinion on whether to watch it. If you haven't, then that's fine. I'm just making assumptions. But I'm real tempted. Oh, chapter 6.
Chapter 6, Lily perseveres to the Alpha Togepi and proceeds to knock it out. Drags it to Spiritom's stone but nothing happened. She gets frustrated and yeets Togepi off the cliff. But luckily for Togepi, it has a bounce pad in its shell, so it survived and went on to build an army to take on Lily. We do chapter 6 tomorrow, chat.
Chapter 6 tomorrow. Be here. Because I'm gonna not stream tomorrow and be streaming on Saturday. But chapter 6 is coming tomorrow. You just gotta be in the offline chat. Oh, fell. Sorry, chapter 7. Wait, no. So technically you're right. You can be here in chat and just copy and paste chapter 6 again. And chapter 7 will come Saturday. So technically you were never wrong. Okay, we're getting contact. It began as a 12-year-old physically. But right now, 14 now. The page I showed you is up to... Oh, there was a 2-year skip. Of being a girl. And now they go to the dilemma of like, do I be a boy for the next 2 years? Oh, not a... Oh, no, wait. Sorry. You said, like, there's so many chapters. Of course, there's no skip. It doesn't sound like they're skipping anything. They're taking you through this whole mindset of, like, oh, I can just do this. I can be whatever I want. Yeah, whenever I'm next live. Okay. They don't skip anything, but they did skip the birthday. Wait, oh, 22nd, like when I'm streaming? Is that what you're saying? Was that something to do with the manga again? Okay, I need to run because I can catch this Skuntank. And then I've got to go through renaming. I need to remember that. Oh, no, okay. Too many things going on for how clocked out my brain is right now. Oh, sorry, yeah. 14th and 22nd. That would make sense. They went from 20 to... If I wasn't so slowly crouching around, might have got me there. Hey, 66. And so I can stay on top of it. Oh. Scrolling down. Skuntank, Skuntank, Skuntank. Okay, I don't need any of you, so that's sweet. Hippopotas. Not an alpha one. I've learned that lesson. See, I want a comfort character, but I feel like my comfort characters are just like there for the laughs. Like I had one in solo level, and that was a possibility, and it was the elf girl. And I've mentioned the elf girl before. She was just like that chaotic good nature. I was just like parent. Like you are just good times. You're just up for a laugh. Comfort character. They've already hinted at her not being there anymore. I'm like, God damn it. Oh, could maybe get hip hard on. Ooh. I will have a look at that in a second. Nope, if I don't spot it, I'm off. I will still look at that in a second. There were two different sentences. There's nothing over. Yep. There might be another normal Togepi spawned over there. I need to see if I can jump this river. 'Cause I'm so used to the camp being there, that was weird to run through and there's nothing. Wait. Okay, there's Hippopotas here. Stay in, please. That'll look good. Hippopotas, 67. We are inching towards 69. Ever so slowly. I mean, if it stays popular as well, you've got a decent run of it. Well enough source material that there will be like a minimal filler. No, but I could do this if I run and jump it. If I run and jump that, I can make it to the other side. Yeah, there we go. We can get Gumi. I don't know how many chapters. I mean, you said there was like 10 chapters, but it can go more. You are the author. Did I still not get Roselia? Don't know how I missed that. That's right at the start. Gumi should be over here unless I have to unlock Gumi. Nope, Gumi's right there. 2 chapter spin-off. Non-canon side manga. So is there another magic HRT person for there to be like a spin-off side manga? Is that what I'm hearing? Nope, they just went on different adventures. Fair. I was gonna say, it's even for a manga, that's kind of like out there for there to be 2 of them. Okay, that makes more sense. Come on, Gumi. Oh, my guest artists as well. I love when they do stuff like that. That was good. We got Gumi. 68. Who's going to be magic number 69? No chance I'm catching that Sliggoo. You are doing some hell of a work. Is that the line then? Like, have you already... I'm assuming you probably already got a Yama, but... Again, shouldn't just make assumptions. But that could be a Yam Mega. Is what I'm thinking. Did you... So, have you already done the line then? Yeah, you know what? You should wait till it's finished after they cover all of the original source material. Oh, fair. Golduck. Ooh, and a tree. Wait. Who's in the tree? Oh, bear me. Another one. God damn it. Roserade on the line. Nice. Don't forget in season 2. But he said it was popularly, so I'd hope. But some of the things just don't translate well to like... I was gonna say anime, but it can just be like in general, like moving media. Because I was thinking the majority sort of thing was like live action Lion King and the likes. Didn't translate well. Even from like the original animated material. Hello, Totoro. I forgot you there. I can get another Turtwig. The drama CD. How popular was this that I've never heard of it? Like, so many chapters. There's, like, spin-off mangas. There's an anime being made of it. There's drama CDs. This is like a viral hit that I've somehow managed to never just catch wind of. Toxic Rogue as well. Normal Toxic Rogue. I'm going to need to go buy some Pokeballs. Toxic Rogue! Toxic Rogue number 69! Nice. Oh, 2023? Okay. So they could just be on a break. I feel like between a season 1 and season 2. Ooh, Space and Distortion. God damn it. No, that's a bad time for one to be there. I'm going to fly back and see what Pokeballs I can make. But yeah, what I was going to say is like between season 1 and season 2, they could just try to be develop more of like a storytelling style or like other stuff like that. That could be a valid reason. Oh, I want to do some shopping. I forgot you were a shop. Just Pokeballs right now, but that's fine. 198. That's well enough. Now let's actually go try and get Roselia. Oh, also that, I always forget, like, studios don't just work on one project. Even though, like, I've been in that world, for some reason it still slips my mind of, like, oh, they do work on multiple things at once. Duh. Sneaky, sneaky. I'm going to find second. I mean, they picked a big property for the second one, though. That's gotta be stressful. But 70 Pokemon. That ain't stressful. That's just putting in the work. Never cross the bridge. Go up and round. There we go. And then while I'm doing that, I'm going to mark off on my spreadsheet. Thankfully, I can still see the game. Kind of. When I'm actually looking at it. Roselia was one I just got. Yeah. Hello, Carnivine. No, I'm missing 2. I didn't get Golduck. I didn't get Heracross. Toxicroak I got. And Hippopotas I got. There we go. Okay, now I'm back to the game. Ooh! That'd be a good one. And then, I was gonna say, if you get multiple, like, that's maybe a bit of, like, slim pickings. Trying to get multiple. But you could go for, like, the Galarian versions of Mr. Mime as well. Because that was one of the weird ones where its base form didn't change, but then it had 2 Galarian evolutions. Okay, I'm going to have to go the long way around. I need on.
The synopsis on Wikipedia: the series follows Mahiro Oyama, an otaku NEET who lives alone with his scientist younger sister Mihari. One day he wakes up to find himself transformed into a young girl, a result of one of Mihari's experiments. Mahiro must now learn to become comfortable in his new body whilst living life as a middle school girl.
That was more interesting than I was expecting it to be. Because for some reason, I was still kind of expecting it to be a real I don't know, Whiskash. A real dumb thing of just like, this is the world, accept it. That's actually rational. Kind of. Except for the whole, like, experimenting on people. Like, that's not rational. The 3-man junior, Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime, but British and Mr. Mime. I do like putting it as, like, it's Mr. Mime, but British. So obviously I have to put on a more British accent. I'm not what people consider British. I am what some people have called Scottish. Still so funny. Oh, that sounded like it was kicking in. Is that on? Oh, a big bull there. No, Magnorizer would be good to pick up. Discard. One. I'm not missing a good item like that. Oh, what a dodge. Porygon. You will be the last one I need. There's going to be everything else on me, isn't there? Yeah. That's level 32. I'm just going to run. The nice thing is I can probably despawn these and re-get the Porygon. Which is perfectly fine with me, because it helps me. But I don't know why that wouldn't be fine. Let's see what else. What? Oh, another Porygon over here. Oh, there's an Eevee there. There's two. There's another Porygon here. Okay. We got plenty of Porygon options, but one of them is actually really useful. Which is this one. If all of those didn't spawn in the way. Eevee! Hey, there's the Eevee. What did that? Oh, a berry. Huh? Wait, Flareon? Hello, Flareon. Nope, not that Porygon. I just need one more. I don't care. You should be far enough away from the others. My heroes are sure they're not in the house. Years ago. As soon as you said need, that was kind of the image I got. Mainly because you only hear the word need in very specific circumstances. To describe very specific people. Chester, thank you for your service. Do you think? Let's go. You did your service. Raccoon, let's go. I just need one, then I'm gonna see whatever's in that shaken tree. See if the extra Eevee is anywhere or whatever, it's gonna spawn. Hey, there is the third. Back to tents. You might Eevee at that tree. Oh no. A cute series of it. Oh, we love a good bit of character growth. A good bit of non-jarring character growth. That I will refer back to solo level and him going from like the weak character to all of a sudden being like, oh, I'm like super jacked and went up like 4 ranks, but we'll tell no one. Within the space of like half an episode. This Heracross would be good. I hate how they just spawn close up. Fair enough. She needs to take away. I'm assuming she at that point. You said they started the guy. She needs to take off height, heading to add to personality. That's where I was going with that thought. You can only have one or the other. You can't be tall and have personality. That's just like you've hacked the system, and everyone knows. Why do they have to spawn so close that they instantly kick off? I can hear the thing about to close. Leon, I don't care. I mean, I do kind of care. I'd said that out of spite. Flareon, I'm sorry. Wait, you're running further away? Are you far enough away that it will just be you? You are? How many EV can I get from this? My evolve box is going to be kind of dumb. I mean, there's another Eevee. I mean, I could also try and get the Lopunny. It dropped to its knees as it faded. It's like, no! Don't let it take me! It's so sad. Literally snapped out of existence. Where am I on the map? Okay. Head up this way, try and get a Rhyhorn. And I'll be honest, my energy is actually kind of dipping a little. I also need to get this uploaded, and again, get it uploaded, make a thumbnail, and then be ready for work tomorrow. So, that might be rough. Go start to buy some of it. I don't like where that went immediately. Some of her hentai hitting her on the head. Okay, push it. 12 for a day, which pulls its hair. Oh, no. It had some good points. Yeah. A hentai hit her so hard she was traumatized away from porn. That is... yeah, usual manga things. Got 4 shinies in 3 hours stream. More than me? Yeah, you should do. I mean, if you don't, I would question why you shiny hunt at all. You should take all shinies. Regardless of if you have them or not, we take dupes. There is a reason I have like 25 or something stupid shiny stunky. Oh, Hisuian Braviary is such a good shiny. Yeah, don't turn down that amazing black shiny. Oh, she read it when she was mentally 12 due to the concussion. Yeah, as an adult, I get it. You liked it. But then as a kid, they're like, they do what? With the what? Yeah. Hippowdon, I can get you. Wait, if you got a Hisuian Braviary outbreak, there is alpha potential. Alpha shiny Hisuian Braviary. Skuntank, I hate you so much. All that shit happening in him. It's like one volume. So I got that backwards for some reason. I was thinking, okay, one chapter you can fit that in, but one volume, a single book. They were trying to hit you more with like that character growth, and he was getting hit in the head with all like the porn. You stop, please. Year 1 is chapter 1. Year 1 is chapter 1 to 31. Got it. Year 2 is 32. Do you think 92? Oh no, you did say it only goes over 2 years. That does actually make sense. I was like, how did they get 4 years? But I was like, no, they end at 14, you idiot. Yoxel. No. 189. Come on, you can do it. The number does not match up in the slightest, but you can do it. Stay in. Because it's so hard with them being in these stupid muddy ponds to sneak up on them because you can't crouch in these ponds. I mean, then you... I feel like if it doesn't end after the high school, like, age, then you just end up with some very dark stories about them having to deal with how that goes about in the real world. Oh, no, babe. It's unfortunate, but if you say beforehand, that is one that I would learn permutation hunting for. Oh, right horn up there. Okay. If I fail the Hippowdon, I'm going to do the loop and go up for right horn. Hippowdon's there? No, you're not supposed to be there. You're supposed to be in the lake. Oh, up for right horn I go. There we go. Give me right hold. Oh, somehow got you again. Hey, 71. Yeah. Like, there is still potential. But maybe it goes more dark humor. Like, maybe very much poking fun at the dumb shit of society. How can you spot me from so far away? I hate these lakes. I just want Hippowdon. Yeah, okay. I'm kind of with the idea that it ends after 99 then. If it hasn't been a thing so far, I really don't see it being a thing moving forward. Oh yeah, sorry, you did say it was like the Pish chapters. I should have put 2 and 2 together, that it would not go that way. Very early in year 3. And almost the prime age of 15. That year we all know as the year you rarely start pissing. It's like just as you get older, you just can't hold your water nearly as well. That's why teenagers are always sneaking off to the bathroom. they're always sneaking off and like they've got the sniffles and they go in pairs, like help themselves, because sometimes what if they don't get there? They're gonna need help cleaning up. That's definitely why they go. Sometimes you don't have like, if you're a lad, you don't have another lad with you to help you with that stuff. So sometimes you go in the lad's toilet with a girl so she can help you clean up. That's definitely why people do it. Sometimes you just don't get it right and you light things on fire and there's smoke coming out the bathroom. Okay, Skun Tank, don't spot me. This is actually kind of ideal. Backstrike! Ah, that was a good one as well. If this Skun Tank wasn't here, it would be so much easier. And it's only a battle. A road trip arc does sound funny. That's like you're venturing into the adult part of life story with it without fully having to dive in. It's a good setting for that kind of stuff. And I'm actually kind of biased because I still really want to go on a road trip, but America's just like spoiled itself for me. So it might be a Japan road trip that I might want to do. Like I'll pivot from wanting to do like the west coast of America and instead just go like north to south Japan. Hippowdon finally! There we go. So, and we're back to the good vibes. Get myself somewhere safe for a second while I'm off this on. Hippowdon, and I got another one, did I? Oh, I got Rhyhorn. You're there. 1372, which is what my screen's at, perfect. And also what my dex is at, yeah. Alright, let's go look for Bonfly. Yeah, I feel like from what you described, the most mature kind of moments are going to be like the I think I like this person sort of arc, if they haven't done it already. Like, I think I like this girl, but I'm a girl. But I was a boy, and then like the internal monologue kicks in. Or sorry, the internal strife. And they have to figure out that whole thing. Just thinking, in the nicest way, I don't like how much is celery on this. They don't have time to read all of this. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, if they haven't done it already, they should do. That's too easy bait. Another space time distortion? I mean, I guess it gives me a chance to get another Cyndaquil. I'm getting a few space sound distortions right now, and I thought I was going to have to do them all, like, off-screen. Or off-stream. Off-screen. No, I record everything. I don't know why I'm going after these trees. I don't think Cherrim can spawn from these ones. In fact, I don't think... No, Ruby, I think, can't spawn here. I think I'm lying to you. Had a cosplay arc. Oh, that is so fitting. Considering you described it as a trans manga, if it had the drag arc, that is so good. Any kind of like arc for them to find themselves more. Just it writes itself. That's like minimal effort manga. they started with such a good subject matter. You just need to put them in the right situations, and then you just go with logic. What would an actual person do? Situation. So no bonsai. I would have liked the bonsai, yeah. Oh, so you got it eventually. Like I said, that fits so well. How could they not? They just had to ease in with the cosplay. And then maybe they cosplay it as a character of the opposite gender, but we're like, oh, this still works. Like, if they didn't do that in the cosplay arc, they definitely needed to do that in the cross-dressing arc. It's too good of an idea not to use. Oh yeah, you don't dive straight into deeper with that kind of stuff. You need to ease in. They're a child. A 20-year-old in a child's body. Don't think about that. Okay. Stop selling me on this. I'm sold if I had the time. It sounds so... I'm getting why you're saying it's like comfort characters, because it does just sound like it's all just in for like a good time and the laugh. I should probably need to heal before I go into the space sound distortion. That's a Benny. I haven't checked it. I will take a mini break to check the M's. Just let me load up Discord a second. Discord. There you are. Okay, the cute. Wait. I've been shown this before by a friend. Okay, I might have actually seen this. Ooh, yeah, that's a good shot. Can I not move pictures? No, but I can zoom in. So we got okay. I'm getting the vibe now. Okay, I don't know copyright wise, but I can assume. just being safe. What is going on there? Is Doug streaming into it? Okay, god damn it, so many Doug streams. I need to get off Discord. Oh, not off Discord. I'm gonna check the shiny channels and then I need to get off Discord. The Flareon! The Flareon! With the closed eyes as well. Just like, let me sleep. I worked so hard. Toga kiss the Just note this a name. The Lego boy. I'm so happy when I thought was Hisui and Growlithe the first Pokemon, the first shiny I found of this. I feel like it was the first target. Oh, I will check that now. I found so many. I always forget how good shiny Yama looks, and it will forever remind me of Candy Eevee because of the hunt she did for in the Safari Zone, or the Great Marsh, I think it was. And then, oh yeah, a little bit. I did one more thing. Oh, panel. Oh, I could look. 2 minutes. What? I like to think something's conveniently blocked up there. I'm just thinking back. Between the yukata and the maid. Between the yukata, the maid outfit, and the cheerleader uniform, this volume showed a lot of cosplay. I love how meta is. Oh, yeah, that was the exit. There's not enough cosplay. Yep. I can fully imagine that being fan reaction. That's so good. Minimize that. Oh, no worries. But in my head canon, she just said something really like super like a slur just out of nowhere, and then it moved on to normal. That's my head canon. Okay. Oh, wait, Chimchar outbreak. The pink monkey. The monkey. Oh, that's actually. I'm realizing this is right near the camp, so I can actually heal. See what's here. Maybe even Golduck is a bit away. There's no. I'll never watch it. Not in a bad way, but I try like shiny hunt on the side, so I can't pay enough attention to reading the subtitles. I need something that can be primary, second monitor content when I need it to. When I say primary, second monitor content, it's like I'm watching it most of the time, but occasionally I'll look away and I don't want to miss anything. So at least if I can hear what's going on. That is my definition of primary, second monitor. Okay, let's heal up. I was happy to hear that, again, just back to, because apparently it's been a big thing in my mind right now. Like, I just can't get off it. No. No, no, I can't. No. No, that's not me. I need to be efficient. I need to efficiently watch my animes. I don't watch them to enjoy. I watch them to say I've watched them. I think that's what I was getting at. No one watches things for fun. People watch them because other people watch them. And so they can say they watch them as well. Right? That's a normal thing. Oh, is this kicking off now? It's very growly. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're in the distortion. Hopefully... There's a Porygon Z? I could save so much time. Since it... That... I was gonna say that makes sense. I would have hoped that was the thing that needed to be thought of. Given that it's about, yeah, the Ono reactor is right. Oh, no pink monkey. Maybe next time. Okay, there's Porygon Z. Which again could save me so much time. Eevee there, obviously. But I feel like I'm really not all that bothered about them. I already have 3 Porygon. What did I just see a spawn? Umbreon? Oh, okay, okay. You winning me back over. They do start out as a porn addict. That makes sense. Until they get Goku. Yeah, until they get Diamond. Which I could say is picking up towards the end. Now that some stuff's coming out, but I'm still not super happy with how the story is going. It's just kind of a little dull. Oh, come on. I'm about to go after the Porygon Z. I mean, a bit of both, yeah, to be fair. They just took some from original Dragon Ball and some from Diamond. it. Trolls are being terrible to me now. There's gonna be an Umbreon, isn't it? Yeah. At level 42. I mean, yeah. I mean, come on. Men, women, whatever you're into, that's not something you just get over. There's a reason everyone's into them in some way, shape, or form. Even if it's just to be friends. I'm getting very philosophical, but I also agree. It takes trauma. That is also true. God, trying to get any of these is like without engaging them in a battle. It's such a pain. Because now it's spotted. And I'm hoping nothing else will spawn near. You should recover. Congrats. Just gotta throw both walls. Porygon Z is the only thing I care about right now. If it takes this whole distortion, that's kind of fine with me. I don't care if it's level 42. I prefer if it was, but I also don't care. So if I get this, then it will save me a, because it's living X out. Dubious disc and an upgrade. And I'll only need one upgrade then, which will be so many satchels saved. Everything else attacking me. Okay, this is the point where I'm actually just done. No! No! Oh! Oh, okay. Well, we lost Porygon Z. I'll have to spend some time getting satchels, and it'll be real sad. But on the other hand, I do actually still have the 3 Porygon, so that's also fine with me. Not quite, but good try. Yeah, I think I'm done for tonight as well. I deserve that. Let's go see. I've got 10 Pokemon. How many points do I need? Because it is, what, 11:15. I've just got to accept it at this point, haven't I? There's no point trying to fight it. We've established we're both just as stubborn as each other. 500 points isn't a lot. Okay. Probably going to be same again. Research tasks at the start of next stream. Going to finish the area. But 8 hours in, 86 Pokemon registered. I'm going to double check Dex amounts. 72. Okay, I'm still good. One with mascara. Okay, I'm sorry. That does make you more stubborn. I haven't quite gotten to that extent yet. But it's been interesting to say the least. But yeah, I'm gonna take a day off tomorrow. Hopefully spend a good chunk of Saturday and Sunday if I need it. More of Sunday if I don't have time Saturday, because apparently I'm being pulled into doing things that I'd rather just be doing this. Your legs smooth. Again, something I haven't done, so I guess you've got a leg up on me. But I will catch us all, if not in Discord, on Saturday to hopefully finish this on the weekend. I'll have so much more time. It won't be limited to just 3.5 hours. Other than that, cheers and enjoy your shaved arms. Clearly, well, mine actually in the light look very shaved. And I will see you later. Where are you? Boy!